1, 2, 3. Welcome to Double Dunk. Or Dunk. Just kidding.
It's Dunk.
What's up, guys?
How you doing tonight? Today? No, it's night.
Yeah,
Evening.
It's
Evening? Yeah.
There's still daylight outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, until like 9 o'clock, which is wicked, but I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
It's fucking light at 5:30 and dark at 9:30.
Except when you put your kids to bed before that. It's
Yeah, they're
bright
like,
as
it's
shit
not
in their room.
bedtime.
It's like, hey, it's bedtime.
Yep. Oh, man.
Oh, you know what?
I don't know what. Please tell me.
I thought about something else, too. Alright.
What'd you think about?
I thought about something to talk about. Then I forgot it.
Oh, you didn't write it
I
down?
forgot.
No, I just thought about it now. That's okay.
Whatever.
So, how's your month been, Brett?
My month. It's been a pretty, I don't know, average month, I guess. But
Yeah.
my son had his first birthday, so that was cool.
Woo, woo.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I was like, damn, this kid's big. I feel like he was fucking 8 months for 3 months, and then all of a sudden he's a year, and I'm like,
Yep.
damn. But my daughter's been 3 for 5 years, so that's cool. She'll be 4 in 2 months, or a month and a half. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The month though has been. It's just fucking work, go home.
Yeah.
Dad, wake up. 3 hours later,
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. How's your month been?
Good.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same thing. Work, come home, dad, fuck off on my phone for a little bit,
Yeah.
sneak up to my room if I can mix music or play games or
Yeah.
whatever. Which is, I don't know, once or twice a week if I can. Not even that. And usually it's after the kids go to bed anyway, so.
Yeah.
But, Lucy had her 3rd birthday.
Yeah, buddy. That was a fun party.
Oh yeah, dude, that
Yeah.
party was awesome.
Yeah. It was a lit bounce house. I went in the bounce house for a bit.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was like at that perfect buzz. And
Yeah.
my Lucy was like, Dad, come jump with me. So me and Lucy and Nico went in there. And it's just us 3. It was cool. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to jump because this kid's here. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I held Mac while I jumped for a little bit, and he was
Oh,
having
nice.
fun. But, yeah, we took Lou to the zoo on her birthday.
That was a cool sentence.
Took Lou to the zoo?
Yeah.
Took Lou to the zoo on her birthday.
You call her Lou as a nickname?
Yeah.
Okay, we do Lou's.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
I just
Alright.
call her Lou all
Yeah.
the time, dude.
I like it. Alright.
Like Lou Gregg.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That's a baseball player, I think.
I know the name. I've heard it before. I have no idea who it is.
Lou
but-
Gehrig.
And that is
That is a disease.
But he was also a baseball player.
Yeah.
First person
Yeah.
to have ALS, pretty sure.
Yeah. First recorded. Or no, first famous one, I think.
It was probably like first documented.
Yeah.
So, like,
It
this
might
is
have
what
been.
this is.
I think that's
Yeah.
what it was, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I could
don't know.
be completely fucking wrong, but I'm
Maybe he
like,
just had enough money to name it after himself.
It was called somebody else.
Yeah, right.
He bought it.
patented.
Yeah. Jeff Johnson's disease.
And like Lucy got woken up a little early in the morning. So
Today?
she's like kind of cranky. No, on her birthday.
Oh.
Back to her birthday. And which is whatever. But we like went to the zoo. I think we left at like 9:15.
Which zoo?
An aqua zoo.
Okay.
It used to be Jim Peck's, but now it's like Wildlife,
I knew that.
Wildwood something. I don't
I
know.
didn't know they changed their name, but
Yeah.
I did know that name.
So we went there, and it was just like, she got on this little train ride that they have in the front. It's kind of like a little roller coaster.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
And we went around for whatever, the $5 that we had to pay. And the guy's like, how old is she? And I was like, 3. And he's like, all right, so just her? And I was like, no. Do you...
Right? Yeah, no.
How old are you, dog? Like, how long have you been on this earth
How
to
many-
think that a 3-year-old is going to go on that ride by herself?
He
I
clearly
don't
does
think
not
that
have-
should be allowed.
No, he doesn't have kids. He does not have kids.
Bro.
3.
So,
Yeah.
I was like, well, like with me, obviously. And he's like, oh yeah. But at first he goes $5. It's just her, right? And I was like, what? Like, no. He's like, okay, 10. All right, well. So we went on there, and the thing went around like fucking 14
like, wait,
times.
it's 17.
Yeah. No, but it went around like 14 times, real slow. Lucy was having a blast. But when it stopped, she was like, didn't want to get off it. Like, she would have been on that motherfucker all day, right? But it's like, hey, it's your birthday. Like, we're here to go see the zoo.
Right.
Not to ride on this little roller coaster that we could do pretty much anywhere, you know?
Yeah.
So we went into the zoo and fucking showing her animals and shit, and she was just like, you'd have to really coerce her to fucking, like, want to see an animal. But when she saw it, dude, she was like, oh my god. And she loves fucking animals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at home, she's always like, what's this animal tell me? Whatever, blah,
Yep,
blah.
yep.
What's a cow say? Blah. You know? She was petting goats and shit, and I mean, it was hot as balls, so I'm sure that like, contributed to it a little bit, too.
Yeah.
It was like, Lucy, do you want to see the tiger? No! But you love tigers. What do they say? Rawr. It's like... But we went in and saw, like, some spiders and shit, like, in the glass cases.
Yeah.
And there was a crocodile, or an alligator, or whatever the fuck, and I picked her up and showed her, and she was like... It's like, Lucy, there's glass there. It's not going to hurt you. You know,
right.
You look at it for a little bit, and you get a little closer, she's like...
That's funny.
Oh, man. So, yeah, that was, like, that whole fucking day. I mean, we were there for 3 hours. All of us were fucking exhausted after that, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially in that heat. Yeah. And that drive. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but then we had Lucy's birthday party, which you were at, which was awesome.
It was lit.
Rose made some gravy chicken.
Oh my. Okay,
Good.
so, yeah. This bitch.
What'd she say? Rose just joined in.
This woman. Love you, Rose. No, she made that barbecue shit.
Dude, yeah, that barbecue shredded beef.
But that chicken.
Dude.
I mean, I personally like the barbecue more because I'm a barbecue guy all day. But the chicken.
That gravy chicken.
It reminded me of, like, if there was chefs at our high school and they were making that. Remember the gravy chicken with the mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
And then they give you a roll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, it was that, but like gourmet. It was... yeah, I made sure to go out of my way to compliment her on that, because that was... Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Fire.
came in the house and you were like, do you eat like that all the time? I was like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, shredded chicken and beef all the time? No. Like, what do you mean?
No.
So I was like, I just said, what do you mean? And he goes, like, they're cooking. And I was like, well, I mean, we don't cook that often, but yeah, when she cooks, it's good.
Yeah,
She's
it's
fucking...
quality chefing right there.
And I was talking to her about it, and she's like, I don't know, I just, like, followed a recipe, so... I was like, well, you still have to, like,
do the work.
Do it,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You should put in work.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was worth it.
She
Yeah.
did a good fucking job.
Yeah. I was...
We had a big old bounce house, dude. It takes up half our
And
fucking
you
backyard.
didn't invite me, bro.
I'm
sorry.
Dude, that playground though.
The swing set?
Yes. Okay. So I think on episode 2 or 3, I
I think, yeah, I
but
remember.
yeah, we were talking about the playground set.
Yeah, when I was fucking pissed off.
Spent all day working on it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is great. It's a fucking big playground. It's bigger than I thought for sure. From the pictures, I mean, even a picture of you next to it.
Yeah.
It's bigger than that. Yeah, it's good set.
Dude,
for
yeah,
sure.
it's got a fucking rock wall on the one side.
Yeah, sweet. My Lucy was loving that.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, and
Three
the slide,
swings. Yeah,
three
the
swings.
slide,
Yep,
dude,
one
it's
for a
fucking
baby
awesome.
too. Yeah,
Yep.
it's nice. And then even if fucking kids get bored, you got a playground right across
Oh,
the street.
yeah.
So it's fucking nice. Yeah, I got one like a block and a half away. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, except for when you come home and you don't really want to do a whole lot.
The kids are like, let's go.
Yeah, Lucy sees the park. She's like, I want to go to the park. I want to go to the park. And it's like, okay. Like, we can go, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
yeah.
I didn't really want to do a whole lot. I just wanted to feed you guys and chill out and whatever, but fuck it.
Dude, a couple weeks ago, when it first started getting warm out, it was like 80 degrees just all of a sudden. Which, welcome to Wisconsin, right? But, no, me and my kids were outside. I got Nico on the blanket because he was scared of grass at the time. Yeah, but we were all just playing outside, and I'm like, you know what? Let's fucking get a pool right now. So I went on Walmart. I ordered a pool to be delivered to my house, and it was there like 45 minutes later. It was super nice.
Nice.
Decent sized pool. It's like 6 by 10, I think, and like 3.5 feet tall. So it's like, yeah, it's actually pretty good. Like me and the kids and my wife can all sit in there comfortably, and like my daughter can fucking swim back and forth.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Well, try to swim back and forth.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how yet, but yeah, Lucy tries to go in there every day after daycare when it's warm out. And I'm like, we got like an hour before it's dark. I mean, well, probably like 3, but yeah, I gotta cook dinner. We're not. No time to go to the pool. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
No, that's not happening. But I don't know. It was nice to be able to just like, I want a pool. Boom. Hour and a half later, it's full.
Did you get like a cover or anything for it?
No, but we bought a tarp.
Yeah.
And then some camping spikes.
Nice.
For a tent.
Yep.
They're like this fucking long. Yeah.
You just mallet them bitches in the ground.
Yep. Yeah. It's nice. Yeah. It works. So we got the right size tarp too.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
we had like 3 other tarps, but they were all a little bit too small or way too big. So we made it work.
I guess while we're kind of at the beginning here, I did have a new graphic made up for you guys. What do you guys think about that while we're live here?
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Basically
what it is, I added some of your socials. So I have like Instagram, Spotify, Apple.
Oh yeah, I think I saw it over there.
Live on Facebook, right?
Yep, live on Facebook.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
So yeah, anytime anybody's watching, they'll be able to see everything on there for you.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. Thank you.
How'd you get to it so quick?
You need something good to look at.
Search on Facebook, Cookies and Cream.
I know everybody's doing that.
Yeah. Everybody.
Always Editing says hi, by the way.
Rock your body.
Who did?
Always Editing, Aaron.
What's up, Aaron?
What up, Aaron? Dude.
Are you able to pin more than one?
No, but if you want something...
No, that's
else,
okay.
I can always put some more in, I think.
That's fine. I mean, if you're able to do more than one, we also got Real.
Oh, yeah, that's dropping.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can...
It already dropped.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good song, by the way.
Thank you.
We got lots of music coming.
Dude, my dad and I kicked ass at fucking cornhole on Lucy's birthday.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bet on you losing.
Were you actually?
No. I'm not gonna bet. I'm like, yeah, Zach, here, $5. No, I don't bet on shit.
No, man,
I'm a gambler.
My dad fucking one of them rounds put all 4 of his bags in the hole.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah,
dude.
That's fucking impressive, actually.
And I think we both had quite a few two-holers and 3-holers between the two of us.
Hell yeah. You played 2 games, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we won both.
Hell yeah.
And then I played Mark afterwards, and it was just
fucking... Dude, you gotta get fucking beer pong for the next kid's birthday party. I will whomp you. Probably not. We'll be on the same team. We'll whomp whoever else. Yeah.
I love beer pong.
I can't pin it, but I can put it in there for you.
Nice.
So
that's fine. Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, my bad.
You're good. God damn it, dude. I know I had something else I wanted to write down. Hopefully it comes back to me.
I wish I could help, but I'm over being the help, alright?
My bad. Okay. So I'm curious if either of you guys have a pet peeve like this. And I think it like started with me when I like worked at B-Dubs.
Is this the barbecue one?
Also,
if not, I want you to tell that story.
Yeah, I will tell that story. I just wrote that down actually because dude, it was so funny.
So funny, yeah. I think about it every time. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
people would order their wings and whatever, right? And,
Yeah.
and then they'd say, "Can I get some ranch sauce?" Okay, right?
Like, yeah, that one's not the worst.
No, but
come on.
hear me out. It's not fucking sauce.
Yeah, it's a dressing.
Let's address the matter here.
Yeah, thank you. We are
Okay.
addressing it.
Like, no, but like, if you get a salad, or if you get some, let's say you don't even get a salad, right? Because maybe that's the difference. Let's say you get a fucking sandwich, okay? And
Yeah.
you want French on the sandwich or on the side. Are you gonna say
French
sauce?
It's so
I
dumb.
might start.
What that French sauce do?
Like, and like, I don't care if it's on a burger, right? It's not blue cheese sauce.
No, it's not Caesar.
It's fucking dressing.
Caesar sauce.
No. Like, is that Caesar's fucking splooge?
Actually,
Like,
I had a guy that he ate shit at the skate park and he had a seizure, and I put my jacket under his head so he wouldn't fucking choke and shit, and he drooled all over it, and I called it seizure juice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
did you tell him?
yeah, I told him like a
That's
week later when I
awesome.
saw him next time. But
You got your seizure juice on my
yeah,
jacket.
that's pretty much exactly what I said. Seizure juice.
Oh
my
man.
God.
I don't know. I don't know why that like upsets me so much, but it's like, it's not sauce.
Okay,
No, it-
what is a sauce then?
Things that aren't dressing.
Oh, is ketchup?
Buffalo.
Is ketchup a sauce?
But
Ketchup,
it's just
I believe it is
it's
actually
a
sauce.
condiment.
But sauces
What's,
are.
is
I think dressings can be condiments too.
there only apple sauce?
Thousand Island dressing, that can be a condiment as well. Like Big Macs, Thousand Island. I mean, they call it Big
Well,
Mac
it's like-
sauce, but it is a Thousand Island dressing.
Okay, I don't know. I guess like mayo, mustard, ketchup are like in the same
I think
realm for me, but I don't really know what to call them, right?
I think
A s-
sauces are thinner.
That's well. So here's the thing: a sauce, if to me, is something you would toss wings in,
Okay.
That's reasonable.
Or like,
right?
Or like spaghetti sauce.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like buffalo sauce,
Like marinara
barbecue
sauce,
barbecue
okay,
sauce,
yeah.
marinara sauce.
Something that makes the meal, but it like a dressing doesn't make the salad.
Mm.
Well,
You can eat
sometimes it does.
Sometimes, yeah, for certain people. But you can eat a salad without it. But you can't
Yeah.
eat spaghetti without the sauce. I mean, that's just noodles
Weird.
and meat. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless
Yeah,
you
I got
like-
the sauce.
Yeah.
Mom, spaghetti. No, you ain't.
But yeah, I don't know. For me, like, if you're not like,
You said noodles and meat, and I was like, there's a dick joke.
So many.
if you're not gonna toss wings in it,
Oh,
which
shit.
some people sure would toss wings in like blue cheese or ranch or fucking French or whatever, because whatever. I mean, I'm sure it would taste
Yeah.
okay, but like, if you can't go to a restaurant and look at their sauce list of wings and ranch isn't on that motherfucking list because it's not a fucking sauce.
That is true. That's a good point.
They should make a ranch wing.
They make ranch seasoninged wings.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's
But
there's
that's
not just
seasoned.
ranch dressing on a wing. I mean, you hot wings with ranch. That's a thing.
I don't know if it'd be good or not.
or-
But maybe I'd try it maybe.
I mean, I'm sure it would be okay. I like ranch.
Yeah, or hot wings with blue cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, those are both dressings though.
Right.
Dipping it in the dressing, but you don't actually put it on the.
Like,
I don't know.
would you like hot ranch? Like warm? Like I'm talking like.
No.
Temperature.
No.
Room temperature or
I was like
cold.
sriracha ranch. You know, you got my attention.
Well, right.
That's
but,
different.
But
Yeah,
that's like
no.
with some ranch seasoning, I'm sure, in a sriracha sauce.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Chipotle ranch, but I would prefer that cold.
yeah.
I don't know.
Like if
Or
you're
room
not gonna
temperature.
put it on hot food and you're gonna dip your hot food in it,
What are you
it's
doing?
probably a dressing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you're
That's
right.
just.
I don't know what the difference is, but
But like,
I don't
how many sauces have dairy in them? 0.
Yeah.
most likely
Ranch has fucking dairy in it. It's
Yeah.
a dressing.
blue cheese,
Blue cheese.
Thousand Island, It's got mayo is not a sauce. So.
But it's still...
Yeah, it's got...
That's what I
dairy
like.
in it, but...
Condiment to me is what I always think of it as.
Definitely not a sauce.
And you can still use like ranch and blue cheese as a condiment.
Yeah.
Because I put ranch on a burger.
It's not like an actual sauce, though.
No, it's not like I would fucking roll my burger in ranch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I put it on top of the burger.
I'm really glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
That's I never thought about that, but...
Ranch on a burger, yeah.
Dude, ranch on a burger is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Or ranch seasoning in, like, the packets.
Oh, yeah. And if you're going to do ranch seasoning, you might as well throw mayo on that burger.
Or blue cheese in the burger.
I don't like blue cheese.
My sister Shelby makes those. Fucking homemade, oh my god, she kills it every time.
I'm just not a big fan of blue cheese.
I like it more as a dip. Like, I'll dip hot wings in blue cheese all day.
Ranch
or if I'm eating a...
Yeah, I've never had blue cheese, nor do I care to.
Oh, really?
Try it, at least try it.
Yeah,
it's worth trying. It's
just take a carrot.
It's kind of like thick ranch.
Just next time you go out to a restaurant and they have blue cheese, just order a little side of it and just try it.
Okay.
I don't like
79 cents, it won't hurt.
Because it's like... It's just too pungent of a flavor for me.
The good stuff, yeah.
And that's how ranch used to be for me, but I slowly but surely got used, like, I don't know, my taste buds changed and I started liking green olives and sour cream and sour cream is the best thing in the whole entire world.
Black olives.
I love black olives.
All day.
But I used to hate green olives until I started bartending. And I saw them all the time.
Yeah, I guess.
And then after, I don't know what it was, dude, about seeing them all the time, I was like, oh, man, my mouth is watering right now.
That's how I feel about black olives.
Dude, I put black olives in my fucking omelets.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. But I put green olives in my beer.
Depends on the beer, but I can see that.
Cool, like a light beer.
Yeah,
Give it a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would ever put a black olive in my beer.
No.
And I don't think I'd ever I might put a green olive in an omelet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just
depending
like pizza,
on what else
kinda.
you're putting in there, but I don't know.
I just love fucking
ham.
olives, dude.
A ham omelet with green olives, I feel like that would work out.
Yeah.
And some onion. Yeah. Now I'm hungry.
Same.
I was actually thinking about Topper's Pizza. Fucking buffalo chicken topper with blue cheese. It's one of my favorite
sometimes I can do blue cheese, like when it's mixed in with shit, like a buffalo dip, buffalo chicken dip, and usually it's like the shredded chicken with the buffalo, and then there's like blue cheese and shit mixed in there.
Yeah.
And usually the buffalo takes over the blue cheese like pungentness.
Yeah.
So I don't really give a shit.
It just kind of adds
point.
to the thick and creaminess.
Right.
Yeah.
And I used to be to the point where I would
creamy.
like ask if something was in there because I didn't like it. Whether or not I was gonna like the dish didn't matter if a certain ingredient was in the dish that I didn't like because I was fucking picky as shit.
Chicky as pit.
Yeah. So I'd be like, "Is there onions in here?" Like even after 2 bites,
Not the onions.
and they'd be like, "Well, I like onions now as long as they're cooked."
Yeah.
And I don't give a shit anymore. Like if the whole dish tastes good, I don't care what's in it.
It's not a texture thing for you?
It depends on that. Like, but that's the thing. If there's something that's texture-wise that doesn't feel right and makes me weird about something, then I don't think that the dish tastes good at that point.
That's how my wife feels about most things, except, like, she doesn't like cooked onions, but raw onions on a burger, perfect. But raw onions in spaghetti, she doesn't like it.
See, I have to do cooked onions.
I like both.
Unless it's pico de gallo.
Oh, yeah, they can't be cooked. That would ruin the whole thing.
But why? I don't
Texture.
know.
It adds to the crunch.
No, but why do I not like raw onions unless it's in pico de gallo?
That is weird. Yeah.
Or salsa.
Like a McDonald's burger, you're like no onion.
No onion. Not if it's raw.
They got the best fucking McDouble with onions.
Yeah,
not if it's raw.
They got the perfect mince to it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
I try to replicate it and I
thing.
can't.
If I forget to say no onions, if I forget to say no onions, I'm pissed because they're minced as shit and you can barely get the fucking onions out of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But when I was younger, if onions had even touched my fucking food, I'm not pulling it off. I'm just not eating it. But that's when I was younger.
Yeah.
Now I could give a fuck. You know,
Yeah.
I'll pull them bitches off.
You're gonna have fun with your kids growing up.
Oh, I'm sure.
Dude, I'll eat pretty much anything as long as it isn't mango flavored.
Really?
That's what
Or,
this
like-
is.
Like, really?
Yeah, you hit it.
It didn't taste bad at all. Let me hit it again. I feel like I don't remember mango being in there, but.
Seth Palin, by the way, said hi. What's going on?
What up,
What
Seth?
Been selling any merch lately? You gotta get your own merch line.
Yeah, we need that
Yeah.
Seth merch.
Fucking, yeah. Stop middlemaning for Ace. No, you got this shit, bro.
I love mango.
I
It's one of my favorite flavors.
can kind of taste it in there, but it's like an aftertaste. It's not,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
It's one of my favorite fucking flavors.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of tropical flavors.
Mm.
Like peach.
Nectarines.
I hate nectarines. I don't like oranges.
Dude,
I'm
you're
not a
saying all
citrus
my
guy.
favorite fruits. Flutes.
See, the only fruits that I really like are raspberries.
Blackberries?
I mean, I like fresh blueberries, but not like if I pick a blueberry, I'll eat it, but I'm not gonna eat it from a store. I don't really like grapes.
Damn.
I know.
What about watermelon?
See, now you got it. No, I don't really like watermelon.
Really?
I mean, I don't hate it, but
You know what
I
else?
prefer artificial watermelon flavor.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't.
I can understand it. I get it. But I got this Sunkissed, you know, those powders that you put in your water. Yeah, like Propel shits. But it was watermelon flavor, and they tried to replicate real watermelon flavor instead of artificial, and fucking disgusting. I took one sip, dumped the rest out. Nope. Fucking gross. Don't touch it. Fuck you, Sunkissed. Just kidding. We need some more sponsors. Come on.
We'll edit that out for a flat rate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love fruits, dude. I
You look like a fruit lover.
I'm a fruity guy. No, but like I have to like stop myself from eating like too much fruit sometimes when I just like open up a fucking thing of fruit or whatever. I rinse it off, do whatever, and all of a sudden I'm just fucking just shoveling, you know. Raspberries, blackberries, oranges, nectarines are fucking one of my favorite fruit. Mangoes are great, but they're a pain in the ass to fucking cut. Pomegranates are a
They're
bitch
so
to
good,
get the fucking things
but
out.
yeah,
dude.
they're fucking
and
ridiculous.
it's a mess
Yeah.
if you don't know what the fuck
I've only had
you're
a real
doing.
one time just because it's so fucking messy. I never went back. But I love the flavor. I mean, even vapes I get have pomegranate flavor in there. But you ever heard of a thimbleberry?
No.
They only grow in the UP, and I think Maine. But they are fucking delicious. We go up. My wife has a cottage up in the UP. We go up there every year in August, and fucking yeah, probably my favorite berry.
Damn.
They got wild raspberries growing right next to them too. So like it's like thimbleberry, raspberry, my two favorite berries,
Yeah.
just back and forth. But they also got huckleberries, which are fucking
Huckleberries
delicious.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and sugar plums, which Juneberry, same thing, I guess. Which Red Bull just made a Juneberry flavored drink, and they're probably my favorite Red Bulls. Shout out Ace Wild.
What up, War Bear?
War Bear. But the fucking thimbleberries, we took some, brought some home, and planted some in our garden at home.
Yeah.
And we got a thimbleberry bush growing, but I think we only have either the female or the male. So we got to get the other one to, produce the actual berry.
Yeah.
There's no berries growing, but
That's
we got the plant growing, so we'll make it work. Yeah. Okay. So
what? Oh,
no, go ahead. You go ahead.
okay, on the huckleberry thing.
Yeah. And Finn?
So I have two stories to
The dong?
tell about beat-ups. I didn't hear what you said. Huckleberry Finn and the dong.
Finn the dog and
Oh,
Jake the
okay.
human.
Sorry. Two stories from beat-ups. One's a huckleberry story and one's the barbecue sauce.
I got the sauce.
Okay. So I'm working at beat-ups 2 years, right? We have 3 different kinds of flavored lemonades at the time. One's a strawberry, one's a mango, one's a huckleberry. Okay? They're all different colors. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What color do you think the strawberry one is?
Red or pink?
Okay? What color do you think the mango one is?
Orange.
And what color do you think the huckleberry one is?
Blue or purple?
Thank you. And you didn't even fucking work there. Okay?
I've had all the berries.
But here's the thing, okay? If you have worked there for 2 years, okay, and you've served people all the different kinds of lemonade multiple times, are you going to look at an orange-colored lemonade and ask the bartender if it's huckleberry?
Oh, obviously. What the fuck?
Bro,
Oh,
I'm back there making drinks, and this chick comes up, and the bartender's name was Melody, but everybody called her Odie. And this chick is going, Odie, 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 is this huckleberry? Hey, Odie, is this huckleberry? Odie, Odie, is this huckleberry? Hey, Odie, is this huckleberry? Dude, and I fucking peeked my head around the corner, and I looked at her and I said, is it purple? And she goes, no. And I was like, then it's not huckleberry.
Fucking idiot.
And, dude, and they're free refills. Free refills. Okay? Free. Okay? So if you ring in the wrong one, what you gonna do?
Oh, no.
You gonna ring in a free refill for the correct one? That would be the...
That seems logical.
Right?
Yeah.
So what did she say?
Shouldn't do it again.
So, what do I do now? Ring in a free refill.
2 years?
You've been here for 2 years.
I could have figured it out in the first week.
I don't know, man. That story has stuck with me for so long, and right when you said huckleberry, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
It pissed me off so much, dude.
Oh, man.
And I don't know why, but it's just like, my brain doesn't have to even work that hard to get to that solution.
Right?
And I'm not trying to call anybody stupid, but like, are everybody's brains that fucking different? Where I'm just like,
Odie.
what do you mean, what do I do? And what do you mean is this huckleberry?
Yeah, right?
It's fucking orange.
Some people's kids, man.
I don't know, man.
I will say, just mixing things up, Amy, that's a raspberry bush. You accidentally threw away the thimbleberry plant.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Yep, you're right. We had it in this fucking... What was it? Like a vase? Not vase, but, you know, the big buckets that plants go in. Yeah. Well, I think it was broken or something was dead. I don't know. I don't remember why I threw it away. I'm sorry.
You'll get another one.
Yeah, I'll get you another one.
You get two.
Yeah. And you know
people.
what? This time I will build you a fucking garden instead of you just using that fucking box thing we found.
Hey, Amy,
Love
it's
you.
recorded. It's here.
Yeah.
You got it live.
You got it. Yeah. I got the wood in my car right now to do it. So let's make it happen.
Do you really?
I do. In my car, not my wife's. Not the one we drove
So
here.
you were already thinking about doing it?
No, I just have wood in my car. I'm a
You never know
carpenter.
when you need
Yeah, I
it.
guess.
I just anytime
Alright.
there's spare wood after
Yeah.
we finish building a house.
You just
I'm
put it
like,
in your car?
Yeah.
Fuck
like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I get free wood. And, like
Wait till
I
you hear
know how to
about
do all this
copper.
shit. So, huh?
Wait till you hear about copper from the work site.
Oh yeah, copper.
Okay, so the barbecue story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, real quick. I got to pee so bad. I've been trying to hold it.
Oh my God.
But I know.
Alright.
I'll be right back. You guys talk.
All right. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey,
What up?
hey.
We got Bank in the building.
I got a topic for you, so we can talk about that today.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait till he's back, obviously. But
Yeah.
my bad. Having a beer with the boys here. Come back up. Oh, you bastard. Let me put you back up.
He comes down going,
You can't keep me away.
so how you been, man?
Busy. I'll just put it at that. Not bad. Every night got something new. Slowly just developing things, new graphics, trying to keep up to date with those for CW Hip Hop. I want to try and do a show for the 50th year anniversary of hip hop. It's going to be August 11th. It's a Friday, so I'm going to try and get that in the works.
Okay.
Might do like a school event kind of thing. Boggs wants to do like a fundraiser type thing. You ever do Penny Wars in high school? You remember doing any of those?
Remind me about it, because
Okay,
it
so
sounds familiar.
yeah, basically what it was a fundraising thing where you had each class of the high school would have a jar, and whoever had the most amount of money in their jar lost.
Yeah.
So people would put money in different ones or whatever.
Yeah.
And, so we're thinking about something like that, and I don't know how we'll quite execute it. Maybe like the one with the highest amount of money will get theirs in third place, and then the lowest will get theirs in second place. So that way it's not just all going to one school. It's kind of getting separated a bit.
Yeah.
Might change it up a little bit, but just having something where Boggs wanted to do something for Merrill school, and I was like, oh, okay, well, we got Wausau, Mosinee, and a couple other ones in the area. So we could see about doing a couple of them since it's in the Wausau area. But yeah, I want to do something like that, just being its 50th year anniversary. It's going to be once in a lifetime thing to do. So see what we can do. But yeah, it's been trying to plan that shit out. I'm doing my basement right now, actually.
I was going to say, how's the house going?
Fucking drywall's not fun. I can do it. I'm learning it, but it is not a task I enjoy to do. It's coming along though, slowly getting it. I'm hoping I can get that fixed up. I want to try and see what we can do about using the desk again, like we had at the other studio, and we can possibly do the shows down there. Just having it be all, so I don't have to carry the desktop and everything over. It can kind of be a stationary thing. Might get different cameras. I got an idea for the room that we're in, so yeah, a couple of those. Hopefully, push those through. We can get some crazy shit done for next year and whatnot too.
All right, hey, Brett, one for you. Check on those seltzers in the fridge. See how cold they are.
They're cold enough. Which one do you want?
Lemon lime.
Watermelon? Okay.
No, watermelon's yours.
Here, Brett. I got you a drink.
Get a watermelon one.
I don't want one right now. I got a drink right here.
But it's not even half full.
Warbear, you're right.
It's not even half empty.
Get that up soon. I want to try to get that started playing now.
Pussy.
We got about, what, 2 months before August?
Yeah.
Less than a month and a half.
Get
yeah,
what
so we gotta get the ball for that. We want to do a show for the 50th year anniversary hip hop, August 11th. It's a Friday.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I will not be there.
Oh no.
That is my daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Is that her party too?
No. So I might be there. I didn't think about that. Yeah. No, the party's end of July, so.
Okay.
We're doing a combined party for
Yeah.
the kids.
And we're back. Okay, barbecue.
Yeah, what's going on, Cheyenne? McCarl.
Oh yeah, what up,
What
Shy? So I'm working at B-Dubs. I go to take an order, right? And there's like a 35, 40-year-old man with his 2 daughters. Cute, right? Whatever. It's cool.
Cute.
And I go to take their order.
Jesus.
Was that your intro to the
That was
order?
a demon escaping.
Our first guest on the podcast.
Yeah. It's me. And whatever, they all order, and the one guy goes, yeah, I'll have a medium boneless honey BBQ wings. Like, come on, bro. Well,
You couldn't just say it?
it's the same amount of syllables.
BBQ.
Like, you're not saving any effort.
You would have sounded so much less dumb just saying barbecue.
Like, you ever say, yeah, I'm going over to my buddy's house for a BBQ.
Yeah, no.
No! Nobody says. Well, maybe some people say that, but hey, stop.
Pretty much so, for real. Like, oh, now every time I see the word barbecue written out, I'm like, you mean BBQ? God.
But you can write it however you want.
And yeah.
I mean, obviously,
it's different
barbecue,
written.
there's
Yeah.
like 9 letters. BBQ is 3,
Yeah.
but same amount of syllables.
Yeah, so when I read
Just
it,
say
I'm
the
like,
fucking word.
yeah.
I don't know. I'd like...
I've always thought that was super fucking funny. I don't know why.
And so many people have done it, dude. And they're always like, yeah, I'll take the sweet BBQ or the hot BBQ. And it's like...
I've probably been that guy. I'll own up to it.
Have you?
I just...
It's fine. You know what I mean?
It's not a big deal, but
at
it's
the
like,
same time, like when I hear it out loud, it's like, what what you doing? You know?
What you doing?
Okay, BRB.
Yeah.
BRB with the food.
Yeah. BRB, LOL.
Hashtag BRB. Yeah. Oh, man.
God damn it. I don't know.
I love me a good old BBQ, though. But when yesterday at the birthday party,
Yeah.
so Rose made that chicken,
Mm-hmm.
and then she also made that fucking fire-ass BBQ, dude.
Yeah, we talked about that.
BBQ.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just little things like that I think way too much about.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it
Podcast.
doesn't matter. But
That's
like,
how I feel about people saying, like, I ship you. You heard that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The relationship.
Yeah. Like,
What?
Like two people get together, right? And they're like, oh, that's a cute relationship, a cute couple. I ship it.
yeah.
Like, I relationship, but they just cut the relation off.
Yeah.
And they're like, I ship it. You've never heard
Yeah.
that?
It's a thing that millennials are yeah.
The kids
It's-
these days.
It's kids, yeah. Yeah, dude, it's a real,
I
ship.
ship you,
Yeah.
like to each other or somebody
Like,
else
somebody
about
about
others.
On Facebook has like a in a relationship status change, and then people will comment underneath, I ship it.
Yeah.
Like, underneath, they'll just like, what else you say?
Like, I've seen celebrities say that too. Like I don't want to put people's names out there, but I feel like Chris Pratt was one of them.
like
Or somebody like that.
like they are condoning it. Like
Yes.
they,
Yeah,
Yes.
basically. Yeah.
how fucking
I know.
stupid
Right,
is
that's
that?
what I'm saying. Like, dude, that's sweeter than a BBQ.
Why don't you
What the
just say
fuck?
like, congratulations or good for you two?
Because why would you say that when you
That's
ship
so
them?
overused. They've been saying that for years.
Yeah, but if you
It's
ship
up,
somebody, that's fucking fresh.
I'm just gonna start when people get in a relationship. I'm just gonna go. I condone it.
I'm just gonna start saying, eh.
I object. No.
just a Facebook comment, just eh.
Eh.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, if you're happy.
Heard he's got herpes.
I ship you.
Yeah, dude, it's a thing. It's a thing, and I'm like, that's a dumb thing.
That's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
For me, that's kind of like the I'm here for it. Where else would you be?
Yeah, right.
I'm over there without it.
Got nothing going on.
Like,
Oh man.
dude, the other day at work, something was going on, and I said, I'm here for it, as the kids would say. And I was like, I've been waiting so long to say that after.
As the kids would say, that adds to it for sure.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Ship.
Yeah, I ship you.
Aw, ship you.
Like in a box?
I better get express.
You got a postage stamp?
Aw, ship you off to Afghanistan.
Don't you fucking bite it.
Oh.
Alright.
So,
Yeah, let's talk about one of yours.
okay. So, I was thinking about,
Dicks.
Obvi. I mean, hashtag Obvi.
I'm here for it.
I should really.
So, I wanted to talk about something that I think is fucking hilarious, although I should not. Okay, so, I think you might have heard this story. I know you heard this story because you saw it happen. So, we were on our way home
Oh. Okay.
from our Cinco de Mayo show,
Mm,
which fucking, that show was lit.
yeah.
Every artist killed it. It was a great time. Everybody had fun. So, I may have had a drink or two, but that's besides the point.
It wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't. It really wouldn't have. It would not have made a difference because I was not drunk. Promise.
But it wouldn't have mattered.
It really wouldn't have. I mean, you watched the whole thing. Yeah.
Dude.
So, all right. So, driving down Schofield. Schofield? No, not Schofield.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Old Business 51.
Old Business 51.
Or
past-
regular Business 51.
Whatever
I
the
don't know.
fuck it was. Yeah.
Right by Coral Lanes.
Yep. Driving down that road from the fucking Cedar Creek and get to that intersection by the highway. And there's red lights, green lights. You know? Yeah. Well, I had a green light. And I'm going. Brandon's following me. He's right behind me. and
it's raining.
Yeah, and dark.
Yeah,
Obviously,
it
it's
was
like 3 a.m. And this fucking dude, I was out of nowhere. I'm still going like 40.
Literally out of nowhere.
Yeah, like I had a split second, but there's this dude on a fucking bicycle. He just fucking appeared. He's just there. He wasn't there before. Now he's just fucking there. Yeah, well, right in front of my car. He didn't even like look my direction. He's like, hey, there's 2 cars on the road on the entire fucking mile stretch that you can see. Maybe I should look that direction. Nope. Nah, you know what? I see that orange hand like that. I should just go.
You know how many people I see though that just fucking, it's a big red hand? Fuck it, I'm walking.
But like, are they like, hey, there's cars, I should go now? Just, like, wait it out, like, this is suicide time, let's make it happen. No, this fucking guy though, dude, it scared the shit out of me, because I'm like, you know, I was slightly buzzed, and I'm just trying to fucking
the shit out of me though.
Dude, yeah, it was fucking freaky, but he came out of nowhere. He's just fucking there, and then all of a sudden he's on my fucking windshield. Yeah, so I hit this dude. I was
yeah, dude.
I swear to God, a dude on a bicycle, just fucking. He's crossing the street. Didn't see me.
So before you get too far, I'm 2 car lengths behind Brett.
Yeah.
2
spaced. Yeah.
Because it's raining.
Right.
It's dark. I'm not trying to fuck around. You know what I mean? And yeah, dude, I see Brett just about to get through the intersection, and then fucking a half a second before I see Brett just about to get through the intersection, I see the bike reflectors on the fucking wheels.
He saw the bike right before I did.
And then I went in my car, and I see Brett's car go to the right, and I was like, no fucking way,
Like, slammed on my brakes as quick as I could. Steered right, because that's the logical thing to do. And he fucking... Nope. Just... on my windshield. He, like... I saw him hit my hood and slide up. Him and his bike slide up. And then, as I was braking, he fucking shot down, because, you know, stopped momentum. And he flew off, and the bike fucking landed on top of him. Or he landed on his bike. I'm not sure which one happened, but it looked like he landed on his bike. Yeah, and I'm like... I'm just fucking freaking out, like, holy shit, this just happened. I open my door real quick, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, are you alright? And it, like, in one fluid motion, this is the craziest fucking crackhead shit I've ever seen. This motherfucker. He just...
Did the internet go out?
I don't think so.
Okay, we have no internet right now.
Ruh-roh,
just
Aggie.
about to message you, I was going to ask. We're still recording, so it's like, you can keep
But we're not live.
There's we still got the TV going on upstairs.
Really, what the fuck? Oh, now it looks like we're back.
Alright. Well, either way, I hit this dude, he flew off, and
One fluid motion.
yeah, in one fluid motion. I was like, are you alright, dude? He's like, I'm alright. It just like starts pedaling as he's saying I'm alright, and just fucking just gone. Like, it was less than 5 seconds after I said, are you alright? I couldn't see him anymore.
Oh my God.
And I don't know what he was on, because I was going at least 35 miles an hour when I hit him. Like, I didn't have time to fucking slow down. Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole time I'm in my car going, did that really just fucking happen? And then I watched Buddy get up, pick his bike up. I don't think he pedaled, I think he walked it.
Oh, he might have. I don't
He
even know.
fucking sat that bitch right next to himself and just walked down the street the opposite way that we were heading. So I was like, I can't even like...
Yeah, we couldn't turn around. I mean...
So
yeah.
I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck,
And like his
bro?
hat was still sitting on my hood.
And his bag was in the
Yeah, he
middle
left
of
the
the street.
bag on the street. He's just fucking gone. He's like, nope. And I'm...
But
I know-
it's 3 in the morning, it's raining.
Yeah.
He's on a bike. Like, I don't know if man's in his right state either.
No, but there's no way he wasn't on drugs, because you don't get hit at 35 miles an hour by a car and just, I'm alright, bye.
And say nothing else other than, I'm alright.
Yeah, that's all he said was, I'm alright, and then just disappeared. And like,
He was having a day.
dude, he must have been, because,
That was
I mean...
the least of his problems.
Well, until fucking the
Like,
morning.
Yeah.
I bet you he woke up the next morning and went, what the fuck?
That dude could have made so much money off of me.
I car. I don't even remember what happened.
Yeah.
He's gonna watch this podcast.
Right? I didn't even said the date, the time.
That was that motherfucker's fault.
Whatever.
100
It
times
was
over, though.
completely for sure. And but he could have made so much money off of me, and he's just, I'm all right.
Thank God we would need the next Cookies and Cream album. We can't have that.
Yeah, that would have pushed things back for sure.
Dude, he ran right, dude. Like
It was bad.
Like I still don't understand how he didn't see either of our headlights.
I know, because there was literally 2 cars on the road, only 2 white lights.
Like
I
he
mean,
had to
besides
have been like
streetlights, but
staring at the ground.
yeah, or just like very fucked up.
No, but if he was looking straight, bro, he would have seen us within 10 feet.
Yeah, he would have been able to at least attempt to avoid it instead of just, I'm nowhere now. Here I am. It was nuts. It happened so fast, and there was nothing that I could do.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was ace wild, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like I needed to tell that story because that was fucking crazy. And come on, man. Oh, yeah. So another thing.
And if anybody says anything, prove it.
Yeah, prove it. This is all just fucking hypothetical.
Where's the camera footage?
Yeah, so if I hypothetically was driving at 40 miles an hour. Right? Okay. So, red-blue game.
Alright.
Alright. So, the rules of this game. You basically just answer as quick as you can. The first thing that comes to your mind. An example would be red or blue. That's why it's called the red-blue game. Alright. So, I only got a couple. Okay. But if anybody else comes up with some, say them.
Okay.
Feel free to cut me off. I don't give a fuck. Apples or oranges?
Oranges.
I hate you.
Apple.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like just
depends on the day.
picking. Yeah, I'm gonna grab an apple 9 times out of 10 probably.
Same.
Yeah, I guess me too, honestly, now that I think about it. But, like, if there's an apple and an orange at my house sitting in front of me and I have the time to peel the orange,
time for the orange.
I'm taking the orange. But if it's me at the grocery store, like, what am I going to eat when I get back in my car? I'm grabbing an apple all day long.
Okay. I don't like oranges, so that my answer is already answered. Yeah. But Sony or Microsoft?
Sony. I'm going
Microsoft.
All right. Apple or Microsoft?
Microsoft.
I figured you would have said Apple on that one, but
I love my PC though.
I figured you would have said Microsoft for the Sony and Microsoft one. I would have picked Sony, but
I can't. I wouldn't be able to game on my PC without Microsoft.
That's true.
And I'd still be able to mix music with Microsoft if I really wanted.
Yeah, that's true.
And the only thing I really give a shit about Apple is mixing music in my phone.
Yeah.
Dasani or Aquafina water?
Ooh.
Neither.
Yeah, well, right. That's why I went with the 2
Actually,
words.
if I had to pick those 2, I'd pick Dasani.
Aquafina.
I shouldn't pick Dasani.
No, you shouldn't.
No, you're right. I would pick Aquafina, yeah. If I had them both in front of me, yeah. I got used to drinking Dasani because that was all we had when I was working.
It's horrible.
I'm not, yeah.
Why?
They put shit in it that they shouldn't be putting in.
It does have a metallic taste to it.
Okay.
But I got used to it because I was working at Toppers and that was the only water we had except tap. And I'm like,
don't drink
cold.
tap.
Yeah. So, yeah. But I don't buy Aquafina, so I don't drink that often.
I buy spring, like natural spring water.
Yeah.
If I can.
Same. All day, every day.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Vaping or smoking nicotine?
Vaping
or smoking nicotine. I don't know if you can hear me.
Vaping.
I would pick vaping, but 5 years ago, I probably would have picked smoking.
Well, not cigarettes for me anymore. I don't like 6 years ago. Yeah, I probably would have said cigarettes, but now I don't know. I'd rather vape, but at the same time, I bought that little tobacco.
Yeah, the pipe. Yep.
And that thing tastes fucking great.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's different.
It's way different than a cigarette.
Yeah, way different.
Because it's not even close to as harsh and as fucking.
I would rather, if I could pick any way to get nicotine, I would smoke hashish all day.
Oh yeah.
But that's not viable. I mean, you can't just I got kids and shit. I can't just have a hookah sitting going. But I would love to.
Mm-hmm.
I would. Yeah. I would probably do that, but I don't know. So, I figured since we are hip hop artists, we should throw a little culture into the mix.
Yeah.
Old school or modern hip hop? I'm talking like 80s, 90s era versus anywhere between 2000s and 2020s.
I'm going modern. I respect the old.
I think I'm going modern too,
It
especially.
laid the groundwork. I have mad respect for it, but overall, modern is where it's at.
Especially if we're starting at 2000. Yeah, I'm going modern all day long.
Yeah. I figured that was a good transition point.
Yeah.
I mean, 90s to 2000s, that's kind of, I don't know, I feel like everybody kind of sees that in. Yeah, right. And I also would have picked modern. I mean, there's a lot of old school shit that, like, influenced me, and that's what I grew up on, you know, that's who I am, but I have so many strong influences from the modern era that just, I don't know, they keep coming out with music, and I'm hearing new shit, and it's making me want to write more shit, and I don't know. Yeah, so modern, for sure. Also, this one is a little different. He said it. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Pokemon.
I think Pokemon too. I watched a lot of both of them. I feel like I watched more Yu-Gi-Oh.
Did you guys play the cards?
TV?
I had some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't know if I ever really learned it. I was too young.
Okay.
So I had them, but never really played it.
Okay. See, I used to watch the shows and play the card games. And card games, for sure, Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like it's more...
Yeah.
Card games, yeah. I played Pokemon Go lately.
Okay.
We'll play Pokemon Go. Get outside and whatnot.
I was watching Pokemon an hour before I came to your house. Actually, not even an hour. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, here's one. Little off. Call of Duty or Modern War or Battlefield.
Okay, that is a really good
I've
question.
never played Battlefield.
Ooh,
Okay.
You missed out on the good era. Like
It
Battlefield
is-
3, Battlefield 4, that was the prime shit.
So, gameplay. So, okay. The actual playing, like just sitting there using my controller, you know, mindlessly playing Call of Duty all day.
Yep.
But Battlefield is so fucking realistic. So good. They did really good on that game. They took their time and they weren't trying to make a franchise out of it. They were trying to make a good game. I feel like in that sense, definitely Battlefield. But I don't actually play it.
Yeah, I don't either anymore.
I used to
play a lot more. I agree with you. I think the more mindless stuff was Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Not to say it's all mindless,
No.
but like I want to shut my brain down for a bit and have a good time.
Right.
Versus I'm going in for a weekend marathon.
Yes.
I'm going to try and play the hardest I can.
Mhm.
Battlefield all the way. The bigger map, like there's just so much more
Yeah.
to do in it.
It's extensive.
Yeah.
I would recommend it. It's probably free. Do you got Game Pass?
No.
Okay. Well, oh, you don't have an Xbox? Yeah.
No.
Never mind. Okay.
I played 2 games.
Yeah, I know.
Now.
Modern Warfare 2 and Rocket League?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I play it. Yeah, a lot of Modern Warfare 2. Lately. I just got a hard drive, so I finally got the game back.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you say Coke or, do you say soda or pop? I know it's a little different.
Both.
Soda.
It depends.
Really?
I say both of them.
I don't think I ever say pop.
I don't think I've ever
No.
said soda pop.
No,
Curtis?
me either.
Is that a person? Rapper?
That was off of
Fucking.
Ponyboy Gold.
Stay Gold.
The Greasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outsiders.
Outsiders,
Yeah, my favorite fucking book. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen that movie
No,
in for.
Yeah, nobody. Well, I just saw it like a year ago, but.
But I say both.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm fucking weird about half this shit. Like it depends for me. You
Water
know?
fountain or bubbler?
Water fountain.
Oh, water fountain.
I don't
yeah.
think I've ever said bubbler.
My wife used to say bubbler. I think she says water fountain now. But she grew up in southern Wisconsin, and they say bubbler, and yeah. But up here,
I don't think I've ever said bubbler.
No.
I mean, maybe like once or twice just to fuck around, but like not like seriously. Like,
Yeah.
where's the bubbler? Never said it.
Yeah, I've said bubbly.
Yeah.
Like the 3 times I've had champagne. But you can't have champagne without saying it.
Beer or liquor?
Liquor.
Beer all day.
Beer.
Yeah. No,
I
liquor.
I did too much liquoring when I was a kid.
Yep.
I can't.
No.
I can't drink liquor.
I mean, I can do mixers, but like
right. I'm not doing.
But I
straight
can have-
alcohol, but
I can
yes,
have-
that mixer
okay.
For sure.
I can have one mixer, and that's it.
Really?
Otherwise, I get blotchy.
if
Really?
So if I go to a bar just for being at a bar, I will drink mixers. But if I'm going there to perform, I drink beers.
If I'm going to a bar at all, I'm drinking beer. If I go at home and I'm drinking, it's beer.
I can respect it. I mostly drink beer, but I don't go to bars like ever unless I'm performing. So
I do sometimes, but I mean, like, I also bowl at a fucking bar.
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know, kind of. It's a bowling alley, but they have a bar. And it's
yeah.
beer there and whatever. But
Chinese or Mexican?
Mexican.
Mexican overall because I could eat it more frequently than I could eat Chinese, but
True.
I like Chinese more. It's more of a treat though.
Yes, I think that's
Yeah.
right. I don't have Chinese as much.
Okay,
So
yeah.
It's my delicacy.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Like I'll fuck some sushi up, but only once a month.
I don't do sushi. I'm not a big
I understand.
Is it Chinese? I
What?
thought that was more Japanese cuisine.
Well, I kind of
Asian
I'm a
cuisine
racist
versus
and I
Mexican?
classify it all together.
Okay.
Yeah, Mexican could be
It'd
any
be
kind.
Asian versus Spanish. by the
Yes,
way.
Okay,
thank you.
okay.
Yeah. My bad.
No, it was him. He said
Oh.
he goes, oh, it's more of a region thing, so Asian versus Mexican.
Yeah, you're a little off there.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Dude, when I went to Costa Rica, the food was so fucking good.
I bet. I fucking bet.
Fried plantains in the morning with fucking eggs and fucking potatoes. And, dude, I could eat Spanish food all
I was
fucking
just
day
gonna
long.
say, what's your favorite like kind of food, like region?
I don't know, because Italian is one of my. I would say it's between Italian and Spanish.
Okay. I mean they're neighbors, basically.
Because it's like the pastas, the fucking pizza,
Yeah.
the fucking chimichangas, the tacos, fucking.
I would probably pick that, but Louisiana, dude, I'll fuck up some southern food.
I do like some
I
southern
just-
food though too.
There's something about it. The Cajun, gets me. I don't know,
And the fucking hard fried chicken.
dude. But I've never had Popeyes.
I haven't either.
I don't think yeah.
I've had Chick-fil-A a couple times,
But
twice.
but it's
Chick-fil-A's up, yeah.
fast food. That's all of it's fast food.
But their spicy chicken sandwich, I had it cold and I was like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
My brother brought it up from Milwaukee to Wausau and he's like, yo, it's for you. I'm like, that shit was so good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alright.
okay.
Mexico or Canada?
To live or to
I'm
visit?
gonna leave it blank. What do you think? Which one do you prefer, Mexico or
Oh
Canada?
fuck.
I'll just leave it kind of generic.
Canada. I think.
I
For
to-
living, if I had to live.
So that's what I'm gonna say. To visit Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
To live Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Only because of healthcare.
Yeah.
And the hip hop scene. They got a lot of good music
I'm
out
sure
there.
Mexico has good hip hop. I just don't know any.
I
of the
don't.
words.
If I
And
can't
I-
speak the language, I don't
yeah,
want to live there.
And I
That's always
also
been my
don't want to
motto.
go to the government there because the government's worse than ours.
No me gusta el español governmente. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I don't like the Spanish government. Mexican government. Countries.
Country.
Jesus.
Would you rather do a tour around the Atlantic Ocean or the Pacific?
Which one's which?
I'll let you guys figure this out.
Atlantic is west of us, yeah. Pacific is south.
East.
No?
East.
Hawaii
East.
is Pacific, and then the ocean between us and England is the
Is the Atlantic?
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
Pacific
East
is
and
Is
south.
that south? And
Oh,
I'm like, no, it's not.
South?
Which
That's
one's
the-
which one's west of us then?
West would be the Pacific, because that's over
Off-
by Hawaii and Canada, California, and then the
Pacific.
Atlantic is where the Titanic sank in that area.
Oh, okay. Yep, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, fuck me. I don't know geography. At least I passed it in high school, though.
So West Coast,
Ugh.
you got what? Seattle, California.
I love how it's not even Washington. It's Seattle. That's the only thing that's Seattle.
I thought about that too. Washington, California.
What
else is
what's
over
the
there?
city that's under siege?
Oregon. You got Oregon.
Oregon, that's
Oh,
what.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, Washington, Oregon, I think
California.
California right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's
Alaska would be. I mean, you can kind of go up in Alaska.
And then that's it, right?
that's on the
Yeah.
coast, yeah.
And then East Coast, you got like fucking 15
states.
states.
Yeah, and they're like.
Yeah. Half of them are smaller than
But
county
still,
here. But,
New York, Pennsylvania,
Vermont,
Maine.
Connecticut.
Connecticut, yeah.
Like the northern part.
No,
of that
Maine's
would be
not.
nice.
I don't think
Like
Maine's on a coast.
Maine's not on the coast.
I think it is.
Might be. Maybe just the point of it, but
Yeah, maybe part of it. But
yeah.
I feel like there'd be a lot
I
more
could be wrong.
states on the East
I don't know
Coast.
geography.
It'd be more naturey on the Pacific, but like you would see more civilization and like history on the East Coast, like touring from the ocean.
You're talking like a music tour, right? Or are you talking about?
I went with like cruise ship idea.
Then I'd go West Coast all
You're
day.
going West Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I would no matter what.
Sorry, I thought you were
I'm not-
talking
Yeah,
about
no,
music.
I get where you're coming at.
Because I think I would go East Coast if we were talking about music.
If you're doing a tour?
Because you hit more states.
Yeah.
I think I would still go West Coast just because of how many artists are on the West Coast. I mean,
there's a lot of artists on the East Coast.
yes, but I mean, like, think about ratio. How many artists are in California versus how many
True.
are in New York?
True.
I mean, there's a lot in New York. I'm sure, just not
Yes.
well known, but yeah, more
Yeah, well known.
established.
Yeah,
artists,
yeah.
Probably.
I don't know. I feel like I've always wanted to live in California. It's been my dream since I was a kid to live in California.
California would be awesome.
I think it's more of a visiting state at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Tradesies?
Now I have to pee, so you guys think of some red blue
Okay.
things
Okay.
while I go
I
upstairs.
also got that topic we can do
Oh.
after this.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
We're
I want him to be there for that.
Yeah. No. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got a couple good ones, but
Fuck yeah. I like the more the merrier.
I did have pants on when I came down here.
I'm
But
glad you
I
don't
brought
now.
shorts because I was like, it's too fucking hot.
Fuck pants. I feel like it's
Fuck
cold
pants.
in here though.
That's a good one. Pants or shorts? I guess it depends on the time, but
Pants all day. I
Yeah?
mean, I wear shorts to work because I work outside and it's been fucking 90 degrees. I've been dying, but
that's fair.
I didn't even know if it was gonna be warm or cold down here, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wear pants because I'm probably gonna end up being cold. I get cold so easy.
I don't know what's going on with this internet. I don't have internet on my phone. I don't have internet on the laptop.
Oh.
We're not live streaming right now, so yeah, we're just kind of
Oh.
pre-recording it. But
Well,
yeah,
that's all right.
it is what it is. We still keep the show going. You never know. Who's
Yeah.
gonna see this on the re-upload?
Yeah.
Hey, quite a few people pop in though.
Oh,
We're
okay.
in there, so yeah,
Sweet.
people are popping in.
That's
I think Facebook is the place for you guys. You got more audience out
Yeah.
there.
I've always been more of a Facebook guy.
Got to build the Instagram though. It's where a lot of people connect.
Yeah.
There. But yeah,
Yeah.
Facebook I feel like is more. I don't want to say nicer because Instagram people are nice on Instagram, but it's more friendly in the sense of like connection. Like it's
Yeah.
not just a, hey,
Here's a
I'm connecting,
picture.
I'm a comment or something like that. It's more of
Yeah.
a you can get more personality with it.
Yeah. I feel like you're able to, engage more with your posting
Mhm.
because it's not just pictures or videos.
Yeah, when I'm on Instagram, you have a long description. I'm not reading it. I will not. But Facebook, I might give it a read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same,
Like I'll look at the pictures on Instagram, but
Yep.
yeah, I'm not
Yep.
reading anything. I'll watch your video, but yeah, I'm not reading all that. Give me the TLDR. Give me the you're releasing something.
Right.
I want the date, the name. This is where I'm at in this picture. Give me a quick little something.
Yeah.
But nothing that's gonna be like my phone when
feel
I gotta scroll through my phone through the text.
Instagram is for skimming through, and Facebook is for content.
Yeah, I want to see what's going on in people's lives a little more.
Yeah. Unless there's a live video, it's usually, a live video on Instagram, I'll usually watch it, depending on the artist.
Yeah.
Or person, I guess. But, I just watched Tech9 the other day at the airport.
Oh, yeah.
Just for no reason, yeah.
You know what I loved, and I don't think he's on there anymore, but Schoolboy Q with Snapchat. You ever watched like Snapchat? A celebrity on Snapchat is really cool because you can kind of like see what their life is like, and it's like they're not like trying to be like, this is my post. I'm gonna be posting something on my page. It's a quick story. You just kind of like, hey, I'm here.
This is what
or
I'm doing.
there, or like I'm
Yeah.
at food or whatever. It's like it was more of a personal approach to somebody's life in there. But he
like that.
he dipped out of Snapchat, and I don't have any other celebrities I saw on there. But I thought that was such a cool like way to use Snapchat is if you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
Versus like if you're my homie, I don't care what you're doing at 2 PM every Friday. Like,
Yeah.
so, like, I'm sure like give me a little something, but like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch your life through it. Snapchat though for celebrities, I might watch a little more of like what's up.
Right. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Haven't seen him in a while. He dipped out because I think too many people were giving him shit or something like that. I don't know. It was something weird, and he like addressed it and then never came back. Like,
yeah. Yeah. If you had to pick, like you're kind of thirsty, you know. You're sitting at home and you're like, you go to your fridge. Would you grab a water or a soda?
So we don't really have soda in our house.
Good.
We just we used to, but not anymore. We have the water because we can't drink the Wassa water, so we just have the bottled waters, and then we get the mixes, like you were saying, the powder mixes. Yep. Yeah. So that's what I usually do.
Yeah,
so it's more of a juice. Yeah. I mean, it's not really water at that point.
Yeah,
you're
but
mixing shit in there.
It's better than soda.
But I'd probably like if I didn't have the mix. I know if there's soda there and then just water, I'm probably gonna grab the soda.
Flavor.
But overall, I drink more of the water.
Okay.
And if there's no mixing, I'm gonna probably grab the soda off first. We don't usually have soda, so it'd be the water. But I'm putting a mix in that water.
Yeah.
I want flavor. Like I'm not going in. I know I should probably hydrate. It's good for my health or whatever. But I want something good.
I totally get
enjoy
it. I totally understand. Yeah. I would probably go with the water 90% of the time. But 5% of the time, I'd put a juice packet in.
Yeah.
But typically, I mean, I work outside and I'm always fucking hot and sweaty.
Snag one of those, Brandon.
So I'm just like, fuck it, water. I go to work with 6 water bottles in that lunchbox every day, and then a couple energy drinks, and I come back with maybe 1 or 2 water bottles.
That's a twist off.
Yeah.
You can do that if you want.
I can't. I think I did it on the
It
last
won't
one.
hurt.
Here.
Oh, thanks.
I missed. This one is not a twist off.
So, keyboard and mouse or controller?
Oh, it depends on the game.
Yeah. Man, fuck. You know what though? Like playing. You guys play Fallout or anything like that?
I love Fallout, but I haven't played it in years.
Okay.
Never played it.
I have Fallout on the
Great.
computer and I have Fallout on PlayStation, and I miss playing it on my computer, but my computer just can't handle it, so I have to play it on the PlayStation. But I miss that computer just so much. There's just something about Bethesda games need to be on computer versus controller.
PS4?
PS4.
Okay. Can you hook keyboard and mouse up to it?
I don't know if
You can.
I never tried,
I'll
but
look into that
You
because I
think
don't enjoy the controller as much, but like
Yeah.
mouse and keyboard, like there's just more room. I feel like
It's still gonna be.
yeah,
It's gonna be a little bit laggy.
yeah. Especially
Really?
if you use a wireless keyboard. But
Well, it's the input lag.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's true.
And
Yeah.
it's the input lag from the console is
Yeah.
really what it is.
Yeah.
And it also is going to depend on your screen that you're using. So if
Yeah.
you're using like a TV that has a super slow input lag, it's going to be laggy. Whereas when you're on the computer, it's almost immediate.
you got to get it on game mode with 120 FPS or
Yeah.
hertz. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I run
Yeah.
mine at 144.
60 hertz. Is that what?
144 hertz.
I think 60 hertz is most TVs.
Yeah.
Some are 120. Yeah.
But so like if we're talking shooting games,
Yeah, like
keyboard and mouse all day long.
If you're going to your go-to game, I mean,
Well,
Modern
my
War-
go-to game is Rocket League.
I might do controller. Like if I'm playing on a console, I'd rather play shooting on a console with a controller than on a PC.
Okay, how about this? When you play Guitar Hero, which hasn't been a long time, or it has been a long time.
Use the guitar.
Do you use the guitar or do you use a controller?
I've never used a controller on Guitar Hero ever in my whole entire life.
Can guitar all the way.
I use controller every time.
What?
It's
Really?
fucking great.
It takes away the
I'm sure it's
fun
easier.
of it.
No, it is not easier.
No, really.
It is. It's difficult.
You ever played Rappa the Parappa?
Never heard of it.
Yeah,
Kick, punch, it's all in the mind.
Oh yeah, dude.
Remember that?
Wow, I haven't heard of that in forever. Holy shit.
If you want to beat me, I'm sure you'll find.
Dude, I didn't know people knew what that was.
Yeah, bro.
Wow. So that was one of those, like, just indie games that nobody ever fucking...
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
And then you could like spam the button and you go kick 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 kick. Ba, 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 ba.
Fucking A, man.
Wow.
Wow. That's been forever.
But so if I'm playing like a racing game though, controller all day long.
Yeah. You can't do that on a keyboard.
You can.
I mean, but come on. You Gran Turismo on a keyboard,
But
bro.
that's the thing with like GTA. Is it's like driving and shooting.
Yeah.
PC all day long.
Yeah. Okay.
No, seriously,
respect
because
it.
you can click that right button and just fucking. Because if you're trying to shoot with a controller, you have to like. It's so hard.
The other day, okay, so me and T-Bone were just playing GTA on Saturday, or Friday, and they just updated it so that for the first time on Grand Theft Auto, you can hold A or X, or I don't know what it is on PC, to sprint, instead of tapping repeatedly.
Oh, nice.
For any GTA ever, you've never been able to do that. You had to tap, but now you can just hold it, and it's a fucking game changer, dude. Makes the whole game so much better. You can swim like unlimited, fucking just hold the button. So much, yeah. I don't know, but I don't know on PC. Did you have to sit there and tap a button?
No, you had to just hold shift.
Oh, you just get to hold. You fucking assholes! Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I've never played on keyboard and mouse. So
But that's your pinky, so I don't think you could fucking jam it as much as you could jam your
No,
fucking thumb.
and I was curious about that. Like if you had to just click the
Yeah.
left trigger on the mouse, or
Yeah, and I got PC way late after GTA even, but I still have GTA on my PC. And it's like driving with it kind of sucks, but like if you're not driving, like if you're just running around shooting or even like driving and shooting, PC all day long. But if I'm just driving and I'm not going to do anything else, I'll take a controller.
yeah.
And that's like with Rocket League controller, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, even like, have you ever played Fall Guys?
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Controller. I have to play controller on Fall Guys.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
But it's just because of the circular motion.
Yeah, you gotta.
As opposed to the fucking,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
like, it's just not as easy to do that.
Yeah.
But, like, any shooting game, dude, once I got keyboard and mouse down, I will never go back to controller on a shooting game ever in my life.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And I've done it. Like, I've tried playing on people's consoles and shit, and, like, playing Call of Duty or something with a controller, and I suck ass.
I'm great on a controller. Yeah.
But PC's just so snap and fucking, like...
Yeah, I see you play on it. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, never...
Yeah.
A lot of people, dude, because I'm so fucking, like, even... When I turn a corner, like, I, like, jiggle my shit, and my fucking guy does this shit, and a lot of people are like, dude, I'm getting busy, bro.
We'll
like,
play Search and Destroy together, and, like, I'll fucking die before him sometimes, and I'm just watching his fucking gameplay, and it's just... Like,
Yeah.
how do you move that fast? That's ridiculous. I have
the
my
mouse,
sensitivity
man.
almost all the way up.
14.
Yeah, like
No,
that's
it's
what
not
mine's.
even-
That's what mine's at on console, but his is just like.
And I have my DPS on
It's
my mouse set to the
crazy.
lowest setting.
Oh, okay.
But, like, it's just the fact that I have so much area that I can move with my mouse.
Yeah.
And so it depends on how quick I snap my shit, you know? Like,
Yeah. It looks cool.
Dude,
I don't
it's
know.
so
I
fun.
would never want to do it, but
it's so fun, dude. Because
Yeah.
you can, like with a controller, you can only look so quick.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? With a mouse, you can jam that shit all the way to the side, and you're gonna look fast as fuck.
Jam it,
so
daddy.
like peeking corners and shit,
Nobody reacted to that.
peeking corners and shit. Like with a controller, it's like it's just harder because you gotta jam it
Right.
with your thumb, and it's just like
I
easier
get what
with
you
the
mean.
whole arm motion, dude. I can fucking sneak around the corner and peek and pop back up the stairs in fucking no time.
I'm sure if I would have started playing like that and
I
got
didn't
comfortable
start
with
playing
it,
like
or
that, though.
I mean, even got comfortable with it in general, but it would take me practice to do it, and I would get too frustrated, and I would just give up and be like, "Fucking, I'm putting the controller in."
Okay, so I did that twice. I tried
remember
keyboard
one of
and
the
mouse. I
Yep.
tried keyboard and mouse, and I sucked ass. Because it's like, you expect me, right, to have 3 fingers on WSAD and fucking... And then also bring my pinky all the way over to shift. Also to caps lock. Also to control to lay down. Also to C to crouch and R to reload and Q for this other thing and Z. How the fuck...
While you're not looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the fuck am I ever gonna do that?
Yeah.
Right? But then, I don't remember what game it was, but it was one of the first games that they
MW2.
came with gunfight.
I think it was it might have been the first MW2. I could be wrong on that, but
And it's just 2v2
COD 4.
in a small map.
MW3.
No. Well, maybe they did, okay, but it was one of the first ones after I had my PC.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I think you're right.
2v2s and 3v3s, that was MW3 because I played that shit out of
But
that.
it's when they called it like gunfight or gunfight. I think is what they
Gun
called
game?
it. Nope, not gun game. Because
Okay.
gun game is the one where you
That was
start
a-
with a gun and then
yeah.
you kill and
I
you
think
get
that was
another
Black
gun.
Ops
Yeah.
1 was the first time.
Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah, I think it was
dude.
Black
that
Ops
was
1.
Gun game
yeah,
and
that's
fucking
still one of my favorites.
sticks and stones.
Oh, fuck,
One in
dude.
the chamber.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That was my shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they brought a lot of those back.
Yep.
But gunfight was the thing where it was 2v2 and they had different maps.
Yep.
And they
Yep.
were really small.
Yep.
And that's where I learned everything.
That makes
From-
sense.
from-
That's a good way to do it. Yeah.
Because if you go out and there's 6 people, bro, and you're fucking clicking E and some other shit, and you're trying to do something else, like
Yep, you're
I'm
getting
trying to
shot by-
reload and I'm fucking doing this shit the whole time, like, ugh,
Getting shot by
ugh.
3 dudes
Yeah,
at the same time. Yeah.
and
No,
it's
but
like, holy
it's a
fuck.
lot easier when it's you versus one
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. And you're not losing the game for the whole team because it's another guy holding it up too.
Yeah.
So you don't have to feel too bad if you
Well,
lose, but-
sometimes.
Yeah. No, I get it though.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it.
But yeah, and
I-
that's really what got me into the whole keyboard and mouse thing. And then I was even like playing against a buddy that was on keyboard and mouse, and what I had was like, fuck keyboard and mouse, I'm on controller, and he was just fucking lighting me up. dude. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, you know, like
yeah.
I really have to just. And once I figured it out, like, I played so many shooter games on keyboard and mouse that I would have been nowhere near as good as I am. Like, even when I played with controller, like, my highest kitty was, like, 1.1 or 1.5 or something. But, like, keyboard and mouse is, like, 1.8 fucking... And I'm getting, like, gnarly kills, dude. Just fucking,
Dude.
like...
What I've been using lately is a throwing knife and a noob tube.
Yeah, you were telling me
And
that.
I've been fucking kids up. They're getting so pissed because there's nothing they can do about it. I mean, you get hit with a throwing knife, you're fucked. But man, it's a fucking great feeling to get that fucking across the map throwing knife.
I've gotten a couple of them.
Dude, it's pleasant.
Back in Black Ops 1, that was like all
dude,
I was
yeah.
about, dude.
Oh my
Was
god.
cross map throwing knives
Yep.
and quick scoping.
And
That was it.
Cold War too. I did that too. Yeah.
But Black Ops 1 was when you could save games and you could go back and find your
Yeah, the clips.
Oh,
And
yeah,
clip
that's
it?
Yep.
hot.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
I have so many saved clips of cross map throwing knives because
Dude.
I used to look up YouTube videos on like where to throw.
Yeah.
But not even that. Like before that, I was just fucking whipping them just wherever I
Yep.
wanted, and you'd get at least 1 to 3 a week.
Literally, all I used on that was a crossbow, a throwing knife, and a fucking pistol.
Yeah.
For my whole. That's my most played video game of all time.
Same.
You guys
And-
can still play Black Ops 1
I
on
know.
PS3.
Yeah.
I have been able to. There's active lobbies at.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy how that game's
But there's
alive.
fucking hackers like a motherfucker.
Lately, I've been
I
playing.
don't know, maybe I haven't run into them, but like,
Maybe
I
not
had a
anymore.
pleasant fun. Like it was fine. Like it was like an enjoyable match.
Yeah.
But, like,
this is fine.
4 or 5 years ago, I popped on, and it
Dude,
was
I can
hacked
imagine,
up
yeah,
the
though.
ass.
On Friday, I played Black Ops 3 Zombies.
I've never played Black Ops 3. That's the one I've never touched.
I was playing the Giant,
Yeah.
the map. Yeah. Me and my brother and his girlfriend or fiance were playing fucking. It was fun. Yeah, very fun. I haven't. It's been a while, and I'm playing on my curve monitor and shit.
Yeah.
Just like fuck yeah, dude, this is lit.
And zombies is never anything I really like fully got into.
Oh man, that's all I play on. I don't play multiplayer much, but like I'll play the zombie maps like nobody's like. It's the only thing I'll touch on there.
If I'm playing multiplayer, I play MW2, but if I'm playing zombies, it's either Cold War or Black Ops 3. But usually classic zombies maps, like Black Ops 1 maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever play Minecraft?
Nope.
Never got into it. Oh, okay.
I like girls. Sorry.
Okay, that's nice. Hey, I'll give you that.
I'm just kidding.
There's
Jesus.
So many times. I was gonna ask you guys if you ever played Sky Wars or Hunger Games on there, which one you guys preferred, but never mind.
Vagina. That's what I prefer.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No, see, when I first started playing Call of Duty,
Oh, shit.
I was late to the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, I think I first started playing in like my sophomore year of high school. Because I had never had an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3. So then I finally bought my own Xbox 360 and got Black Ops 1 because one of my neighbors across the street had it, and I was like, dude, this is so fucking fun, you know? Like, and then, yeah, dude, I started playing Black Ops 1, and I would play, like, Domination. Hated it.
Really?
I fucking
love
that. That's my favorite.
Here's the thing, though.
Capture the flag.
Yeah, Capture the Flag's fun, right? But Domination, it's like, when I first started playing, everybody has, like, a system.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
And then you get spawn killed fucking 18 times in a row, and it's like,
that's no fun.
I don't want to play this
Usually
anymore.
the guy killing the guys at the spawn.
Yeah. Well, but I had done that a few times too once I figured the shit out.
Yeah.
But still, like, for me, I don't know. For me, search and destroy is where the fuck it's at.
I like it.
I like everybody being on the map to start, and you die once and you're dead, or you can get revived once, right? By a teammate. Which some of those games are like that too, where if you die, you can get revived, but only once, and if you die again, then you're fucked, right? So that's, I don't know, that's kind of like CSGO, or Valorant was a big one that I got into, which was like a CSGO and Apex Legends mix.
I tried.
You did. I saw it.
I played a lot of Apex Legends.
I played that a little bit. I got that on the PS4 now, so that's
Yeah,
me too. I played it twice, and it's alright, but I
didn't
kept
play
dying.
it crazy, but I was like, I enjoy that kind of gameplay where it's like a big map, everybody kind of going.
Did you ever play Fortnite?
Yeah.
I played it a couple times.
I was into Fortnite heavy, bro. Like, I was building shit, fucking doing all the whole shit.
I played the no build.
I never build.
I haven't played since the no build thing, but I played Fortnite when it first came out, and I was like, okay, dude, I'm gonna get good at this game. I'm fucking whatever, you know. And I wasn't even anywhere near as good of a builder as fucking half the other people, you know. But like, Fortnite was fun. Like, when I had countless hours of games that I could play whenever, you know. Same thing with Apex. When Apex came out, my buddy was like, dude, Apex is out, you should play it. I was like, no, I like Fortnite. And I played Apex, and I was like, yeah, fuck Fortnite. This is awesome. Because there's no building. You don't have to worry about that shit. But then you have, like, the abilities and everything else.
Yeah.
And then, like, Call of Duty came out with Warzone. I loved Warzone for a while. I played, PUBG. I played PUBG quite a bit.
Fun. Yeah.
But now that I have kids, for me, it's like, I don't want to go play Warzone and waste 10 minutes of looting in the beginning for another 20 minutes of running around to try to find teams.
Yep.
Just to get third teamed by some other asshole fucking team that sees two teams fighting and comes in and kills everyone on our fucking team.
Yep.
Like,
and
then
the
all of a sudden it's an hour later, and I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah. Now you got 5 minutes left to play.
Right.
1 out of 20 chance of winning.
Maybe.
Versus like one team versus one team. You have a chance of winning.
Right. And I have a chance
of... A 10-minute game.
Right. Yeah. And I have a chance of seeing more people, and I have a chance of getting more kills.
And having a better time.
On top of that, it's a 10-minute game as opposed to a 30 to a 60-minute game.
Right. Yeah.
And I can play 6 of them instead of only playing 1 and wasting all my fucking time.
Yeah.
But, like, if I didn't have kids, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah. That'd be totally different.
I'd play whatever the fuck I wanted to.
Yeah.
But now it's like, with the amount of time that I actually have to play, it's like, I'd rather play Rocket League or I'd rather play fucking Search and Destroy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because you can play more games in the period of time that you have to play.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree. I do like Warzone, but yeah. Anybody got time for that?
I've played it a few times, even recently, and it was fun as shit, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like I'd have more fun playing Search.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel it. I got one more question for the Red-Blue game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to that.
Okay, so if you could pick a superpower between super speed, like go as fast as the Flash, or you could fly, but up to 40 miles an hour.
Question on the speed thing.
Yes.
Is that just running, or like my body motions and like all that can be sped up too?
Yep.
The
All.
whole,
Yep.
I'm fast.
Your
I'm
whole
fast.
your whole body
I would
can
do
move
that
that
too.
fast.
Especially if you can only fly at 40 miles an hour, you could run wherever the fuck you wanted to faster than that.
True, faster, but you could see a lot less. I mean, flying. Think
True,
about what you
would
can see
more
when you're in the
scenic,
air.
It'd be more scenic, but if I'm like, shit, I woke up 2 minutes before I'm supposed to be at work, then I'd be running.
Yeah, I feel like the running thing would be way more beneficial.
I totally agree with that. Yeah, the flying. I feel like I would prefer in my older age, like I'm fucking retired.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush.
But now what if you could run at top speed or fly at top speed?
I would pick flying, but that's why I threw in the.
But
speed.
what I'm saying is, if you could run and do everything at top speed, or just fly at top speed.
But your body doesn't move that fast.
Right.
Okay. I think I'd pick running. Just my whole body be able to move that quick.
Yeah, I'd probably do running at that point. If I could do things at fast pace, where it's like my whole body is just like at a faster RPM, like I think.
But your brain's not going to work that quick.
True.
Your body moves.
But if I'm flying and my brain don't work that quick, that might not be good either.
But you don't have to fly at top speed, but you can.
But I don't have to run at top speed either.
Yeah.
I could.
You don't have to move.
If I could like say my body.
Yeah.
Like, I only want 20% faster.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna go 20% faster today to do shit and then get done. I'd maybe do the running body thing versus flying if I don't have to do full speed all the time. But if I need to run, like say I gotta get across the lake or something, I'm just gonna run across the lake.
Right.
Then I can do it. I don't need to think about like.
Yeah. It's not like I have to fly.
Yeah. If I'm running on land though, that'd be another thing. Like that'd be somewhere it's like I gotta watch out for traffic and people. Flying, I think I could do an altitude where I'm not hitting planes, but I'm not gonna hit birds either.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. I completely agree with that. I think overall, either way, I would probably pick running, but I would always feel regret for not picking flying. Because, I mean, just think about what you could see.
Well, dude, but you could. Who says you have to fly at a certain altitude? Why can't you fly just above the sidewalk?
I mean, you can, yeah, but why would you? That would
because then you wouldn't have to worry about not picking flying.
I'd probably drive over the road, like just above a semi-height.
You could do the exact same thing that you would be doing running.
But your body wouldn't move that fast. Think about how fast you could whack it. Done.
You'd probably hurt yourself.
Probably.
Oh my God,
But, I mean, just in general, I don't know. Think about how fast you could do things. Like, boom, done texting. Fuck was that? I don't know. What are you talking about? I didn't even pick my phone up. I just think about how many games you would never lose.
Would you rather?
You would never lose a video game again.
Would you rather be able to control electronics with your mind or animals with your mind?
Fuck, dude. That's a really good one. Ooh.
Animals?
I mean, you could be like...
You could do it.
I think electronics.
Yeah. I'm thinking like you could control a computer without moving a mouse or a keyboard. You can kind of like navigate the computer, whatever, without having to like touch it. Versus an animal where like you can communicate kind of like, hey, go do that thing, or you not necessarily talk to it, but you could direct it.
In that sense,
yeah,
I would probably go animal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think me too.
I was thinking more like cyborg.
Yeah, no, not like you're part with technology. You could just like telekinesis almost, but only on the monitor or the phone or screen or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I would go
I
animal.
think animal.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, come here. Let me pet you.
Your cat.
Go eagle. I need a ride.
Yeah. See?
Yeah,
then you wouldn't need to fly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Fuck. Get a cheetah. Go super speed.
Yeah. Fuck all that shit. I'll take all the animal telekinesis I can
Yeah,
have.
right?
So I did bring a topic if you guys
Yeah.
want to talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. Let me close it over. Since we're not live, I can just...
We're not?
No, the internet keeps going out.
Alright.
I don't know what's up with it, but we're
How
still
lo-
recording.
How long are we?
We're going on
An hour and a half?
hour and a half right now.
Wait. If we're not live, that means I can pee again then, right?
You could. Just
Okay.
gotta edit it in. Whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can totally do that.
Is that what you're gonna do?
I'm gonna piss.
He's
Okay.
gonna piss.
I'm gonna do it too then, since
Alright.
we're not live.
We'll be right back.
You got a booger in there.
That's alright. I was gonna. It was perfect for editing. Oh man. I didn't expect you to go in.
I didn't expect to feel a booger.
I didn't either. I didn't know what was in there.
Yo, you let me pick your nose with a booger in there? Gross.
Could you imagine if I would have just pulled it out of his nose and wiped it on his cheek or something?
Here, can you throw that away? You bastard, you're back.
They have a little kitten up there.
Yeah, I heard. Got a new kitty. What's that?
Mango something?
Tastes mango.
Not like it.
Don't like it?
I like it.
Oh, you do like it.
You don't have to hit the button. You can just pull. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Really?
It's weird. Yeah. You can either hit the button or just pull. It's weird. I think it's possibly... They said it was for mouth hits, but I think it's also like if it doesn't pull for you.
Yeah. Start chewing on cords, you're going back out.
Yeah, you little bitch. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, female cats were called cunts?
They're not?
Not the nice ones.
Not the nice ones. Oh, man.
You know what this?
What's that one?
Delta 10?
Ooh. We've been doing the Delta kick. I went to the head shop the other day, and they had, like, Bud in a
Yeah.
container. It's like, fuck it. $5 a gram. I'll take some. Here's $20. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not, like... I hate Bud where I'm, like, overly zooted.
Yeah.
Where I can't function anymore.
Yeah.
I have so much shit to do, I just can't afford accidentally overdosing myself. And now I'm locked on the couch. So with those, I was like, I feel good. I feel a buzz. I can smoke and feel like I'm smoking real weed. Because that was the thing I hated. I was like, I don't know, Delta 8, like, what the fuck? Like, it feels like it's going to be a synthetic bud. But, like, no, I was actually pretty impressed with it. It had, like, it was, like, called Blue Dream or something. And in Indica, I was like, I feel energetic on this. Like, I
Sativa is what will make you feel energetic.
I know, that's what I thought, too. And I was like...
Indica's in the couch.
That's what I was anticipating. I was like, okay, Indica's going to give me a nighttime. I'm going to smoke this before bed. And I was like, I can't fall asleep. What the fuck? Like, this is backwards.
That's funny, dude. That's why I got that one, because it was a sativa.
I do enjoy having a sativa, but I like my coffee to act like, or my weed to act like coffee.
Yeah.
Smoke in the morning, I'm up, I'm rised, ready to go.
Yeah. Well, that's what the sativas are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sativa.
Something like that.
Sorry, pussy.
Knock the pussy out.
Pop. I was talking about toppers earlier.
Yeah.
I really want toppers now.
That does sound good.
Would it be weird if I ordered it?
No, it would not be weird.
Fuck it, then I'm probably gonna do it.
Can't go wrong with toppers.
Right? Of course, all my fucking half-off coupons are at home.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing for dinner tonight. We just went to Aldi's. We did the pickup at Aldi's. That was kind of nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Pickup.
You guys are gonna have fun editing this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. That's alright. Because I don't give a fuck. It's just 8:25. Oh. Well, it's going to be edited out anyway. We're not live, right?
No.
Okay. 8:25 Young Street. that right? East Young.
They have it saved. Something like that. East, I know for sure, because I sent somebody the wrong address.
Yeah, 805.
Hey. No, don't you bite that bitch.
Fucking swag. What's your favorite pizza from there?
From where?
Toppers?
I don't know if I have one from Toppers. I don't eat it enough. If I'm going for a pizza, overall, most people's favorite, meat lovers. Otherwise, I love a good pineapple and Canadian
fucking
bacon sausage.
Piece of shit.
I know. That's why it's my second choice for people.
I'm just kidding. Meat topper or raging pepperoni?
I'm going meat topper. That's
Alright.
my
Oh, I'm gonna eat.
Are you enjoying your new kitty? Yeah, here. Watch this shit. Terrorizing the cats. I love it.
Oh, what the fuck?
He watches it too. He's like, he knows it's going on.
Right. And then all of a sudden, oh shit.
Yeah. The Roomba with the cat. He's just watching the bitch like, oh my god. Oh, wait, babe. Let's move this cat up. Oh, I know you love it, but I can't afford you to itch on the cords.
I'm ordering toppers.
Right now?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Jesus.
We're getting a buffalo chicken topper and a meat topper.
That's a lot of food.
Is it?
2 large pizzas?
Mediums. It's gonna be more than we'll both eat, or we'll all eat, but
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. How long is he gonna be here?
I don't know. I'm still ordering it. I'm a fatty. I figure we're taking a break anyway.
We
So
still gotta transport all the files too.
Yeah.
It takes not too long, but a little bit.
yeah, that's all right. I thought this was gonna be quicker. Almost done. Dipping sauce. Everybody gets one. What do you want?
Ranch. Dressing.
Alright, I might start it. But oh, that's funny. What kind of sauce you want?
Ranch.
Dressing.
No, he wants ranch sauce.
No.
Did you say kidding?
Yeah, I was kidding because of the combo earlier.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
Oh.
No,
what
you
kind
want
of
ranch?
sauce is there? I don't even
Oh,
know.
we got marinara, blue cheese, chipotle ranch, boom boom,
I'm leaning
barbecue.
just regular marinara, but I mean, I'm open to if you got a good suggestion. I know you work there.
No, I think marinara is a good choice. Fucking marijuana dipping sauce. I've had people ask me that for it. Like, yeah, you can get a marijuana dipping sauce.
You want me to order more pizza? That's how I order more pizza.
Got it.
Dude, she... Look at how excited she was when we started singing.
What the fuck is happening?
Happy birthday to you.
That's cute. That's her blowing her candles out. Dude, she was so fucking...
Birthday shark doo doo.
Right? Brett!
Yeah, I made sure to get one with Mac. That was our first picture together.
That's awesome.
Rose was taking pictures of him, and I'm like, wait.
Oh wow, she got one of us playing. I think your daughter came up to me and said, Brandon, I like your tattoos. I was like, oh, thank you. And then Alistair and Neil are both like, I like them too.
Oh, that's cute.
There's little Nico. And Mac.
Yep. Little nigglets.
Yeah, that was him bouncing. Dude, she was so fucking excited. Amber, yeah. Alright.
'Twas swaggerific. 3, 2, 1.
And we're back!
All right, so I did have that topic I was going to bring for you guys today. I don't know what segment this can be called, Bank Talk or...
Topics with Bang!
There you go, that works.
We're ready. 3, 2, 1. Topics with Bank!
All right,
Yeah.
so what I had was, I'm hoping to put a little more research into this to get a little backstory for it. But I mean, I think the story kind of went viral for a lot of people because it's kind of a sentiment a lot of people are kind of feeling. But you guys hear about the, there's no #1 rap album in 2023 yet. Nobody's topped the charts with a rap album this year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's a story going around. I think it was more Twitter conversation, but people were saying it's weird how there hasn't been a #1 album in 2023 yet for rap.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is this kind of the decline of hip hop as a mainstream mainstream kind of piece hole that hip hop had, and we're transitioning to something else? Do you think it's just kind of people are interested in other things, or they're just kind of taking their time with the projects? What do you guys think that there's no #1? Why do you think that is?
My opinion is the mainstream hip hop has converted to pop primarily. And so it's probably a pop album that's #1 is my assumption.
I think there are a few that are in the pop realm. Like Taylor Swift, she went #1.
Yeah.
I'd say that's pop. She's not really
Yeah.
country. She's pop.
Yeah, she's pop.
Not really a rapper either, but
No,
I
yeah.
know what you're saying there.
Yeah.
What would you say about Billie Eilish?
She's pop.
Yeah.
I don't think she's
But-
rap. She might have rap elements, but that's just in general now. Pop rap is kind of popular.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
And think about how many like pop songs are on top of the charts featuring a rap artist.
Yeah.
Most of them. I don't know. I feel like it's gotten really poppy in the mainstream.
Definitely. I think that's kind of something that happens with it in the... You have it go long enough, eventually the forces that be turn it just into generic radio hits, and
Yeah.
that's kind of what comes out of like the major artists, just through influence of their... there are still albums from rap in the top chart. Like it's not like
Yeah.
they're absent. They haven't just disappeared, but they haven't reached number one.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that like there is kind of a lackluster in like new direction of hip hop. Like what do you think is the new thing? Like drill. I mean, kind of is like the newest genre of rap hip hop. That's not really going mainstream. I don't think there's many like mass appeal to drill.
Yeah.
What do you think would be like? Is there something new that's come out?
I think there's artists that have poppy songs that also do drill beats, like Cardi B, for example, and Megan Thee Stallion type characters.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of the mainstream artists that are still putting out music, Big Sean, Wiz Khalifa, Lil Wayne's not really in the mix because he does. I mean, he does.
He's got
still,
his fan base,
right? But he
Yeah.
still does some of the things that I'm talking about, but not really. But like, they just are putting shit out just to put shit out.
The Baby.
The Baby's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a
I
little
don't
bit
know
of
how
both
to feel.
sides.
Yeah.
And he's newer.
Yeah.
in the
right?
grand scheme, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, a lot of the people that had number one albums, they're just putting shit out that's the same fucking thing
Yeah.
over and over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
And I feel like, to me, but that's only because I only listen to like a certain type of hip hop now at this point, because whatever, but I listen to a lot of the more lyrical shit, and I feel like a lot of that is starting to work its way into the top. Like, it's
Yes.
gonna start fucking climbing its way up to the top of the charts.
For example, The Baby.
yeah.
Lyrical.
NF.
Also, top charter or chart topper.
NF.
Do you think
Yeah,
NF
that's-
would go number one?
I think at some point he should.
I'm surprised his new album didn't. When you said that, the first thing I thought of was NF.
Because it was so
Like,
good.
yeah, he's such a good artist. I've always thought that. I mean, I was.
But
just-
even, like, sorry.
Oh, I was crying to his music 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
But even, like, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he
Kendrick
does
just dropped.
both.
Yeah, he just dropped an album though. That was last year, so you gotta wait a few years
Right.
for it.
Yeah.
But he's both, where he gives you
Yep.
the real eargasm kind of poppy fucking whatever
Yeah.
kind of vibe, but at the same time he raps and he also fucking is lyrical with his shit,
Mhm.
and everything he says has fucking meaning to it.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, I feel like the whole Dreamville crew is gonna start coming up a lot more because they're
Oh yeah.
very lyrical with their shit.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
But they got a lot of like that southern influence, and they
Mhm.
they got some like, I don't want to say it's just like feel good music, but like it has music that like strikes a chord with you.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
okay, that was different, or that was like an influence I'm not too used to from being in the north, whereas
Right.
they're more in the south area. Were they in South Carolina or
Mm-mm.
Atlanta,
Mm.
Georgia.
Atlanta? Yeah. So they're more of that,
Georgia.
and like we hear stuff out of that era or that geography area, but like yeah, when they put something out, sometimes it is a little more poppy. Like
Yeah.
thinking of Revenge of the Dreamers 3, I think was the one that just came out.
Yeah.
They had some like more melodic with the songs. There's more of that melodic on there, and I think that's where you're coming in with it too. It's like some of that rap and the stuff that people think goes bigger is the melodic stuff, so it turns more pop. It turns into that pop element versus, and it's losing some of that hip hop main stake where this is a hip hop song versus
Right.
this is now more of a pop song.
And a big thing that we've been trying to do with our music is get those catchy,
Choruses.
choruses too. Yeah, like get to engage the fans, but the beats, like just those beats that you hear on the radio. That
Yeah,
fucking,
I will
like,
say some of
those-
the beats are just lackluster, or they all sound the same. They're stale.
Yeah. But if you can get one of those, those gold mine ones that it's like, oh, this is a fucking bop, and it's on the radio, and you're like, oh shit, like I don't like that I like this song, but those are the kind of beats that I like to just come in with some fucking hard lyrics and just like.
That's like that Katy Perry and Juicy J song.
Yeah. Dark Horse.
Yeah.
Yep. And like That kind of beat. Yeah, fucking
So
great
you
beat.
wanna play with my dick?
Yeah, but it's a dark horse. Yeah. I don't know. That kind of, like, I actually, ironically, wrote a remix to that song.
Yeah, dude, it's a great song, though.
That beat is fucking fire.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can get Juicy J on that when you have cookies. So I shredded it, and I got it in a notebook somewhere at my house, and I guarantee you you'd probably like the song more than you like the original.
Juicy J, come on. Like, yeah, like he's not one of my top rappers. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you
Shorty, let's get
with the beat thing though? What do you think
Real
about Metro
hustlers
Boomin?
don't sleep, take cat naps. Sorry, I just okay. So with the beat thing though, what?
Metro Boomin. What do you think about like him taking over? Like he has some of like the top songs.
He is a
He's
great producer.
A great producer. Do you think he's keeping that game alive? With,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the same thing with Timbaland.
yeah.
I mean, not so much lately, but yes, Timbaland he's one of the best producers.
Timbaland is
I
one
think-
of the best.
I think
producers.
DJ Khaled kind of came in and took his spot. Like when DJ Khaled started rising, Timbaland
Yeah.
started falling. The time range, yeah, but there are so many other producers that have come up since then. Metro Boomin, fucking DJ Khaled. I mean, there's thousands. But
Did you hear the story about Timbaland and Kanye West with Stronger?
No. I guess
but I
not.
got a story about Timbaland too.
Kanye West went to Pharrell and a couple other producers trying to get them to get the instrumental right for Stronger, and they took hours on it. And Kanye said he played it at, like the one that Pharrell did, he said he played it in a club and it just didn't sound the way he wanted it to be, right? He said he went to Timbaland and he did it in 5 minutes and then took the rest of the time telling him how nobody else could have done it.
Yeah. That's fucking great. Oh yeah.
And right there, bro, I was like, I don't care even if he can do it anymore, but like that kind of shit,
Yeah.
the man's
No,
fucking.
I guarantee he could still do it. I mean,
He can.
he just fucking produced, what was that song for Joyner Lucas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fire. Fucking great. Great song.
Dude,
I'll
Timbaland-
never deny him. I think
No, I
there's
agree.
other artists that have been coming up so much
Yeah.
that he just kind of, I don't know.
He's so good.
Dude, okay, so I got the story. I used to work with this guy at Toppers. His name is Nate. He was in a band. He's a fucking fantastic guitarist. And he used to travel and do touring and shit. And he was in, I don't remember what state, but he was in a studio with Timbaland, weirdly. Like, he just happened to be
The
there.
guy that worked at Toppers.
Yeah, the guy that worked at Toppers. Yeah, Timbaland was there.
Okay.
And he was talking with their band. I think he produced a song for them or did something with one of their songs. I don't know what it was. I don't know the details. But Timbaland was telling this band about this story about this artist, which at the time he was like, this seems like some fucking rumor bullshit. Like, I don't know what goes on with celebrities, but this is like his first time being around a celebrity.
Yeah.
And he's telling this story about fucking R. Kelly having these videos of peeing on girls. Shit you not, dude. Years before the story came out. Like 5 years before it happened.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
That's
at least 5. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And then when he heard the story on the news, he was like, oh shit, Timbaland fucking told me about that, and I thought it was bullshit. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I can't
That's
verify
crazy.
it, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Damn. Man handed me a drink there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What were we talking about?
Rap Nog having a #1 album.
Yeah.
with like the beat selection and lyricism, where do you think like? Obviously, you think like the lyricism is going to take over a little more. Do you think it happens over a trap beat, or where do you think that goes? Like the instrumental with it.
I think instrumental has a huge influence.
I mean, I think it's obviously gonna have an influence, but I really think it's gonna have to be the right tie between both.
The artist and the
between the artist's lyricism and the instrumental,
Yeah.
right? It can't be one or the other.
yes, 'cause-
And
Yeah.
it needs to sound good, right? Like I truly think that, and it could be a trap beat, but I mean it could be a slow beat. It could be fucking anything, but I think they both need to complement each other
Yes.
in a way that really just fucking syncs the two together, and it really sits with everyone in the correct way that it needs to, right? Because I feel like even with shit that I do or Brett does or we both do or anybody does, I feel like certain lyrics might be a little bit better on a different beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
and like, I just feel like the way the beat is really needs to glue with the way that the lyrics are, and it almost needs to kind of just ride on that wave together.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, not everything is like that, and not every song is like that, and not every song needs to be like that.
Yeah.
But I think a few of those songs to really reach people, and then you get somebody or a few fucking or 30, 50, 100 artists that start realizing that shit, and they fucking put out a whole album that's like that, where everything matches so perfectly. Like, not even just a little bit off, where it's like you say one thing a little weird or whatever, or I just feel like riding that beat really fucking well and just matching everything. Like, I feel like the most recent shit that we've been doing has been doing that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Where, like, we're really sticking to the topic. I think that's
Mhm.
number one. Because, and, like, Lil Wayne does it, where he goes from one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing. They all meet up together.
They daisy
like,
chain together. You
Right.
make your way through.
so, like, you can get that, right? But, like, I feel like more storytelling shit is
It-
gonna be what's gonna fucking hit.
It's like watching Family Guy versus watching Disenchantment.
Right.
Yeah.
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 And I feel
Or
like the
Simpsons.
storytelling shit is really gonna
Good
start
drama. Yeah.
is really gonna start pushing its way through, because that's what a lot of pop is.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of country is. That's what a lot of
I guess with that, like, storytelling, do you think it needs to be like one of the best storytellers in the game to do it, to be like, this is setting up a visual, like, experience, versus like the story is there, you're following it, and the lyricism is kind of generic in a way to where it's massively absorbed or like consumable, where it's not going to be something that's too like specific. Like, you don't need to like really follow along the story too well, but you might be able to relate to the story a bit, and it's kind of just following the theme. I guess.
I think both. I don't know which one's gonna hit number one first, but I honestly think that they both should.
Yes.
Right? Because I think Joyner Lucas is one of the best, other than Eminem. But Eminem can do both of them.
Yeah.
He can really tell a story, or he can tell a story and fucking zigzag across the whole fucking thing, and it's great. But Joyner Lucas can do the same thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like Joyner is such a great storyteller, dude.
Mhm.
And I almost feel like he's better than M, because in the storytelling aspect.
I knew exactly what you meant. Yep.
In like, M can tell a great story, right? But he
Yeah.
still throws certain things in there that'll kind of take you off course a little bit.
Yeah, like it's
You
a little
know.
bit of a divot in the smoothness of
Right,
the song.
and he talks about more fantasy stories
Yes.
than he does real stories. So I guess, okay, so let's say this. Eminem, fantasy writer, top charts.
Yeah.
Okay, but if we're talking
Real life experience.
non-fiction writer for rappers, Joyner Lucas all day fucking long.
Yeah.
One song I'll say that it just had popped in my mind by Eminem, "Love the Way You Lie" but with Rihanna.
Yeah.
That was a really good song of like having a story that was kind of being told, but also it was kind of, I don't want to say like relatable, but like it could have been relatable to people.
Oh, yeah.
To where like that was a good medium between. But even in there, I think he still has some of that like
Fantasy
where it's
stuff.
like, yeah, it's fantasy, but also there's things where it takes away from like the smoothness of a story.
Yep.
There's a little bit of it there.
Same with Eminem and Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
Love Game.
Yep.
Yep.
And Eminem has so many of those
Yeah, a
songs.
lot. Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, they're like real life experiences, but they're also fantasy land
Yeah.
because it's shit that like he's talking about
It's
burning their fucking house down or
enhanced.
whatever. Very enhanced, right? And like, Joyner Lucas has a song called "Happy Birthday."
Mhm.
Oh,
You ever
yeah.
heard it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so he talks about
With
the
the baby?
first,
Yeah.
first two verses are how he's like, "Fuck you, kid! Like you're
Mhm.
fucking, you piss me off! Like yeah, happy fucking birthday, whatever." And then the third verse, he all of a sudden goes into like how his girlfriend or fiance or whatever went to a party by herself, ended up cheating on him, and that's the kid that came out of the fucking cheating on relationship.
Mhm.
And then you're like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
Like, he's not just an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole first two verses, you're like, dude, what the fuck's
Yeah.
the matter with you?
Yeah. Yep.
On
And
his
then-
birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, like,
Yeah.
what's the one that he talks about? SUICIDE. I don't want to say it out loud.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Where he talks about his best friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And, dude, that song, when it came out, dude, I was fucking, like, if I'm here right now, I was, like, fucking way down under the fucking dirt, dog.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to that shit, dude. I don't know how many times I cried to that fucking, first off, the song, but second off, the music video.
Yeah.
Jesus criminy, bro. And then what's the one he
Yeah.
did before that? Ross Cappuccioni? Ross Cappuccioni or whatever the hell?
I don't-
About the
I don't
kid in
pronounce
class.
Yeah.
And dude stole
The
his
two
car.
sucks.
And that was a real actual thing that happened.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was a
Really?
real story.
Sweet.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, you
Damn.
can look up that dude's name and you'll see an interview of him talking about it.
Damn.
How he got shot in the face with the shotgun and then the fucking dude shot him 2 or 3 more times, whatever.
And he survived?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
I
some
couldn't
guy was driving by or something and found him and they ended up putting him in the ambulance and yeah, he survived
imagine.
it.
Jesus. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that was real.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And that, dude, that song, like, it hits you so differently.
Yeah, that one I do remember. That was my first influence, or my first insight into Joyner. Like, that was
Yeah.
the music video, I think is the first thing I saw from him. Yeah.
And
Blew me away.
I guess kind of what I'm talking about comes into the Schumann resonance thing, which I told you guys about,
Mm-hmm.
which the Earth gives off a vibration,
Okay.
right? They call it Earth's heartbeat. Okay. On Father's Day, after however many years, it's giving off a certain vibration every day for 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years, I don't know. It changed. The whole vibration of the Earth changed.
How so? I guess if you try and describe the vibration of normal to what it then...
So like a normal, like if you look at the graph, it was like real colorful, like and there'd just be a couple of bumps, right? Well, this one was like this way the whole way, and then there was fucking like hexagons and fucking so many geometrical shapes
Yeah.
Okay.
in everything in this reading of the Earth's vibration. And they're basically saying that the Earth's vibration is moving up, right? And then everybody starts talking about aliens and all the other shit because we're seeing them more and whatever. And they're saying that, you know, some people are saying, like, all right, the Earth needs to do something because global warming's happening, all these other fucking things are happening. So the Earth is turning its vibration up to heal itself.
Mm.
And then there's some other theories out there that there's going to be a new Earth and an old Earth. And anybody that brings their vibration up to where this Earth is will just kind of split off into 5G.
Like Africa.
Or not 5G, 5D, sorry. So
Oh.
we're in 3D.
Okay.
And if your vibration kind of syncs with the new one when they split, whether or not it's a separate dimension or whatever, the next one's going to be 5D.
No 4D?
No 4D.
Fuck that shit.
But you, like, feel energy and shit. Like, a lot differently and all that other.
We just watched, you ever watch Interstellar?
Yeah, dude, it's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, my favorite movie is between Interstellar and Inception. Those two
are
by
fantastic.
the same director. But yeah, they went in the black hole on Interstellar, and you like the fifth dimensional beings, they can't travel to and from our third dimensional world, so they send this guy as a meeting. It's fucking wild.
Dude, it's such a good movie.
Yeah, that movie. But we were talking about like different dimension, like I don't know how much like the Earth will split and go into that, but it is different to think of like we function in 4D. We function in linear time, different area where you can actually coordinate the universe and whatnot. But there is a whole other like dimension above of where like time is not a consistent thing that you just go through. You can never go back. You can really like travel through it like it is a mall or something. You could be like, all right, I'm gonna go back to this time or whatever, and just travel like a being. But like think of like there must be like there are higher dimensions if you think about it. In 5 dimensions, it's time. What do you think is like the next thing in that next dimension of like taking you to the 8th or 7th or whatever?
So there's levels of society, right? Level 1 society. I don't even know if I can look this shit up, and I'm gonna get it wrong. But a level 1 society, right? Here. Whatever is like below what we were. Level 2 society is like it's like being able to control your surroundings, right? Level 3 society is being able to control your surroundings and, like, the weather.
Oh, no, okay, I think I know what you're talking about. So we are classified 0. We are
Thank you.
Yeah, we are class 0 where we just exist in we can adjust our environment.
Yep.
Like a little bit. We can build a house, we can build roads or whatever.
Yep.
Class 1 is where you harness the weather and your planet's energy.
Yep.
Step 2, or I think
level
2 society, whatever. The second one is you can harvest your star's energy.
Yes.
Completely, not like solar, but like you actually go out, you harvest your planet.
Yep.
Next is you are able to utilize your galaxy.
Yep.
Which I think is 3, and then 4 is like you can travel fucking through galaxy and space time and not have any issue with it. And then like 5 is like you're just God.
Yeah. So in my opinion, the ancient like Romans and shit that built all the pyramids. Mm-hmm. They at least had 1 or 2.
Eventually, they probably had 1 where they had some. You had such a connection with your
that's
weather.
What I'm saying.
And
so I'm saying that they at least had a level 1 or a level 2. But the thing is like the pyramids built perfectly. Like I'm like to the like millimeter, right? Like to the point that everything's the same, and it's all on the same fucking circle on the Earth. All the pyramids that are on the Earth are all on like one line.
Is it on the equator?
It's not on the equator, but it's all like in symmetry with something that has to do with math.
The constellations, they all line up.
That's what it is.
Constellations, yeah.
Dude, and like,
you know what though? I mean, think about it. Like nowadays we have Spotify, YouTube, all these distractions. Back then, you didn't have shit to do. Yeah, just go move some sticks and stones around and like build these pyramids. I mean, they probably had so many like. There was probably so much truth in their mythology that it eventually got turned into mythology and like the gods and whatnot. But like there was probably something where they were like, you have this placed here like this, and this is gonna help us like tell time throughout the day and like all that like.
But if you think about it though, those big stones that they had to move, you can't do that with people.
I mean, I used to think that way. I don't think you need a machine to do it. You need the mindset of like
to move it.
To like you got to think of like this is all you're spending your life on. You're like, all right, I have this pharaoh who's like, you got to build me a temple. You put the best minds at it to be like, all right, well, how are we gonna move this impossible task of move these rocks into this triangle thing? You start thinking of different ways to do stuff. Like we have the machines now, and that would be our tools to use it. Of like, let's use this big crane to pick the thing up, and with our tools we can't do it. But if you start thinking like, well, what if we instead of picking it up we pull it, or we push it, or we have the logs, like you have the logs roll, or I remember seeing like they have like big poles on the side. This is obviously all speculation. Nobody knows how the fuck they built it. But then you tie the rope around the poles, and then behind the back you have people pushing, people pulling. So you don't need everybody to touch the rock. You have people working their force out different ways, and it's just
but
a
do you know
different
how many
mindset.
people that would take and how long that would take,
There's-
and to get it perfect like that.
To get it perfect, yeah, and that's the other part too. It's like when you have nothing else to do, you might put all of your effort.
But
into
they
like
didn't have
meticulous.
rulers and shit.
How do we know though? I mean, what's a ruler? A straight stick?
Yeah, they could.
I mean, it's something that you could probably figure out. I mean, it is crazy
But
how
that's the
perfect
thing.
these
That's
things
the
are.
thing. It doesn't matter how many tools you have to measure shit. There's still human error.
Considering we couldn't
True.
replicate it today.
I mean, aren't there's signs of it, like the air where like you can see a miscut? Like there's been okay, ancient
I don't
aliens.
think
I'll give
so.
you that. I think that's
I don't
kind of
think
rotting
so.
to some of my mind. But I thought there was like they would like study some of the statues they had where like there was a miscut. Like you could see like the not perfectness of it, and they're like, well, what the fuck happened here? Like you got
Yeah.
the rest of this perfect. What happened to that one?
But I guess to only have one miscut in a whole
All of it,
pyramid,
yeah.
and everything else is so
Yeah.
down to the fucking. Just for me, dude, I feel like they had to have been at least a level 1 society, at least.
Yeah,
Because
maybe they harnessed the wind to use it to push.
They could have done
so
anything.
I've heard that there was evidence of water previously being there.
Yeah, I've heard that too. It's like
Yeah.
the Sphinx was underwater.
Sphinx,
like
yep.
yeah,
Yep.
they actually can like see like lines or something on it,
Which
or
would
something
have
like that.
predated the pyramids.
Yeah.
So, from what I understand.
We ever hear the theory of they like completely destroyed the Sphinx and refaced it?
Yeah,
Like, they had
that's-
like one
yep.
face on there and then they had a new one. So it's like, how long has that bitch
Yeah,
been
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
there? Well, that's the thing too. Is like, how old are these things? I mean, we have an idea, but like,
There's-
fuck, like 10,000 years
Yeah.
old. Like that's hard to think about. Like I barely know like 10 years. Like I've
Yeah.
only lived like 2 decades. So it's like 10,000 years. Like that's completely different. I mean, think of like the Library of Alexandria. Like when the fire happened in Greece and that burnt
That's
down.
literally what I was just gonna say, bro. That shit pisses me off so
Dude,
fucking bad.
We have lost thousands of years of innovation.
Yeah.
Like we had to restart. Like it'd be equivalent of like a solar flare today. It'd be like it would knock out
Yeah.
all our libraries. No YouTube. There's no internet. And then you
Yeah.
think back, it's like, well, how'd you build this city? Like you had sticks and shit to work with. Well, no, we had this stuff, but we lost the knowledge
Mhm.
that it had there. Like that's kind of crazy. Of like how much we've actually lost as a society. Like there could be some crazy shit we don't even think about.
And I've also heard that whole Greece thing and all the losing of a lot of the libraries and
Yeah.
shit was religion based.
What do you mean?
The
Religion's at war.
the Christians started to take over, and they didn't want anybody else to have their own books, and they wanted to start their own shit, so they burned all the other bullshit.
Well, who was the one who invaded Greece at the time? Because I thought what happened was there was a war, like they were actively being invaded, and in the chaos, shit got knocked over. A lantern. I mean, they don't have electricity, and then that's how the fire started. You're being invaded. You're not gonna go fight the fire. You're just gonna be like, fuck it.
Where
But
did you hear that?
I'll be honest. There's been times I'll fall asleep to YouTube videos and stuff where it's like,
Okay.
I've
Okay.
absorbed some shit. I couldn't pinpoint it.
Yeah.
But that was one of the theories that I guess
Okay.
I lived with, where it was like
Okay.
there was a war coming on. There were chaos of like, hey, like whatever. And the thing about the library, it was a huge port city, so there was a bunch of ships that would come in. And what they'd do is they'd search your ship, and they found a scroll. They're like, we're taking this. We're gonna copy it. They kept the original and gave back the copy.
Oh,
So
wow.
those were all of the original documents that
Wow.
were in that library.
Ah.
That was how they built the library so big. Is it was a hub where everybody had to go to, and then they had the law where it's like, yeah, that's our shit now. Thank you.
See, and I feel like I didn't ever really research it too far, but I feel like somebody told me that the Christians were the main reason for it.
Possibly, maybe,
And
it
maybe
was,
they're
I
not.
don't know who was invading. Maybe it was through
Yeah.
the invasion they lit the place ablaze. And like,
Right.
fuck it, you can't have this book
Right.
of Bible. And that's one thing too. The amount of shit that's like we've learned through society that got translated into religion, and we love like Santa Claus.
Oh
The
yeah.
story of Santa Claus was basically like the shaman would come around with the mushroom, and
Yep.
and then
Yep.
to keep that story
I saw
alive,
that.
they turned it into a tale.
Yep.
And that's like how much detail was lost through that translation of
Yep.
a tale now.
But even how much detail was lost in the Bible now compared to the fucking Bible when it was originally
What
written.
the fuck is a King James Bible? A king wrote it? Like, why does that make it any better? Like, that's where people study. They're like, oh, the King James Bible is the right one. That literally has a guy's name on it. Like, that's not the word of God anymore. Like, how many people changed the Bible throughout history?
So many.
Oh yeah.
And you'd be dumb to think they never did. Like,
And then to to say one is better than the other is better than the other
One
compared
is
to
right.
the fucking original one.
I'm sure the original one was crazy. Could you imagine the shit in that
I'm sure
story?
it was crazy as fuck. But then you take, if you were to read the Bible and rewrite it, and I were to read the Bible and rewrite it, and you were to read the Bible and rewrite it, every single one would be a completely different fucking story.
Yeah.
Every single one.
It would be. And I think that's good, though. I don't think religion is that, like, I don't want to offend anybody, but I think religion as a whole is good for society to be good.
Yes.
I think there's needing to be adapted. It needs to have some change with the times. I mean, you got to think about, like, nowadays, like, you can't just have the same Bible stories and be like, oh, that applies to like, there's so many different things in today's society that just doesn't apply.
But the
Some
only
things
thing
do.
that we can't change is priests are allowed to rape the little boys. And that will always be a
Protect the
thing.
priest at all costs,
Yes. Thank you, Vatican.
I don't know. I just, for me,
right? Goddamn.
for me, it's like, I feel like everybody, not everybody, a lot of people that are very into religion think that if you don't agree with everything that I agree with, you're wrong.
Yes.
And I think,
I think that's for a lot of
that's
people.
not a way to fucking go about
No.
life.
No. Well, obviously, if you're right, then everybody else is wrong. And you're obviously right. Because
Right.
it's your thoughts.
Right.
So.
So, I mean, like, I don't know. And here's the other thing. Does anybody that thinks that know that there's one God out there and it's the only God that we've ever believed in? No. There could be fucking 36 gods out there. There could be 1,000 gods. There could be a quarter of a god. He could be a little person. You don't know. Nobody knows.
Guy could have been
He's
an
not a real
alien,
person.
and he came down and we killed him.
He could, well,
It could be.
But
And
he-
then now we just have the stories of God.
and who knows, dude? He could have been just a fucking alien that just made our fucking planet just to see what the fuck would happen.
This is kind of going off, but in just topic. Have you ever watched The Orville?
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes.
Love that show. If you haven't, I recommend it. It's got Seth MacFarlane's in it.
Okay.
He wrote it, and he actually stars in it. But they have one of those episodes where an alien, they're part of a galactic force. They find a planet that's Stone Age or something. The whole episode's fucking weird. The planet like hops in and out of dimensions and like circles a sun and like it's wild. But the planet, when they found it, was a Stone Age. One of the persons went there. They influenced the culture. They started worshiping this alien, the person from the show, and all of a sudden they have this society built around it. The planet disappears, comes back. It's now in the modern age, and they're slowly moving away from the alien religion they had, and then they're like, okay, well now they're to a point where we can adapt them into the galactic thing we have going on here. But at the point they were too young. I bet you the odds are aliens and gods are a lot alike in that sense, where they got contaminated by other life. I don't know for sure. I think the ancient aliens theory kind of gets kind of wacky, but I bet you that's the most likely case.
Yeah.
I think there was some sort of influence that like brought like the heavenly bodies. They came from the heavens, and that's how it mostly came. I think it's a good thing that we had some like moral compass come out of it. I
Yeah.
do think like humans overall are just animals and they're crazy and
Yeah.
you don't have moral compass, but it could definitely be something where it's just like accident and you have no
Yeah.
idea what happened, or maybe it was us from the future.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing
Yeah.
I like too, is like maybe we're the aliens from the past, or we're current, but in the future
Yeah.
us come back to the past to help influence, so we're not so crazy or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, the moral compass is subjective.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I ordered that pizza for this address, and now it says my house address. Yeah, so.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna go call them real quick.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
They're on their way, so.
Well,
yeah.
I know you want to talk about this a little bit, so we'll go into this.
Yeah,
topic.
so I feel like the moral compass thing is subjective, right? Because certain people that follow religion, but with a good outlook on it, and understand that not everything that is said in the Bible needs to be taken fucking seriously.
Not a fundamentalist.
Right, but even some people that think that everything in the Bible needs to be taken seriously, you can toss another Bible something at them that they think should be taken seriously, and they'll go, "Well, no, but that's."
And that's the thing where I think it's a good guideline. It's a good way to maybe structure your life of like, hey, there's things in here I agree with. These are stories. That's, I think, how a lot of society was developed. It was stories passed down. Eventually we started to print books and whatnot.
Yep.
And that's why we have the Bible that we do, is it was just the times changed. It adapted. Like, we don't have to go to church every day. If you want to read your Bible at home, here's a paperback. You got a way to do it. And I think it is something that could be used for, like, overall. This is how humans should act around each other, or work together, or act for yourself in a better way. Like, I think the way of, like, you don't get into heaven if you commit suicide. Like, I don't know if that's in the Bible or not, the thought, but I think that's a good, like, we shouldn't have everybody just committing suicide. There should be some sort of, like, a deterrent, even if it is, like, you're not going to get into the magical kingdom afterwards. There's some things where it's, like, your parents might not know, or, like, as a collective society, like, humans have we're very, like, forgetful. Like, we don't have a lot of shit written down. We don't remember what happened 6 generations ago. Yeah. It's a good way to pass that forward of, like, you don't got to relearn all the basics. And sometimes the basics, they're just like, hey, don't kill people, don't steal, don't lust over your neighbor. Like, be a good society kind of thing.
But then the other thing is, like, people are always like, well, it says a man should never be in bed with another man.
And I understand that if you look back at history, where it's like population was an issue, and like you got to keep making people, and like you got to build the army so you don't get taken over by the other one.
But even that,
I understand it. I don't agree with it.
If you look at the original Bible verse, it has a completely different meaning.
What was it?
I don't remember
like,
exactly,
roughly.
but roughly, I'm pretty sure it just means that, like.
I got 5 minutes.
Oh, you're good. All right.
You got 5 minutes to what?
Till he's here.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember exactly what it meant, and I don't know if it was that. Fuck. Do you know anything about? You probably don't know really a whole lot about the Bible, right?
I actually read the entire Bible when I was
younger. So the
Same, and that's how I
man should never be in bed with another man. Right? That's something in the Bible?
Yeah.
But I feel like previously, like before it was translated 4 or 5 times, that like actually translated to something different.
Probably a lot of things in the Bible did.
And I think, but I don't think it had anything to do with a man sleeping with another man.
You know what, though? I bet you there was probably hey, go biting that. Something similar to that, because if you look just through history of, like, people, there's a lot of homophobia.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just overall, like, you were a hated individual. For whatever reason, people think it's weird or gross or whatever, and that was why. I think that probably, like, if you think about, like, the Bible as, like, stories passed down through people, I'm sure homophobia was just put in there to a degree. And maybe it did mean something else. Maybe it was completely just put in there. They're just like, at some point, we're just going to throw that bitch in there.
Yeah.
But then people grabbed to that shit. But they grabbed to that shit and not certain other things.
I think it was more, thou shalt not have, like, a relationship with another man versus just banging another dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about, like, Greece, it was all just a fuckfest.
They had togas. They were ready to whip that shit off and be ready for the orgy. Yeah.
I mean, and think about what it was like before that.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see it being any better.
But then, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the people that are, like, so, like, just, I'm a Christian, I'm religion, whatever, you can't be gay.
Well, and think of, too,
and
like...
if you are gay, you chose to be gay.
That was the time of that part it was written, that time. Maybe it fit in there. Shellfish. Why the hell can't I eat shellfish? Why can't I wear mixed fabric? Like, what, like, I'm sure there was a point in time where that made sense. Maybe it was, like... I don't know about the mixed fabric, but maybe there was some disease with shellfish or something like that, maybe.
Well, I think the fabrics was because everybody was trading everything. That was currency. Like.
So you think it was more of a power thing of like, hey, you can't get that Indian fabric with the British one. Like, you had to just pick one kind of thing?
Don't meld silver and gold together.
Yeah.
That same thing.
And I guess, like,
maybe, yeah.
For me, it's like, okay, if you're going to take one of these, like, so to heart that you won't even, like,
consider it.
acknowledge another way, why are you not taking every single thing in that book the exact same fucking way?
I think there's a lot of things in the Constitution that could also be looked at that way.
Oh, 100,000%.
I think that's
Yeah.
one problem with humanity is we contradict ourselves a lot. Or, like, we
But-
have thoughts that are good, but then you put them side by side and you're like, that
Right.
didn't-
Yeah.
Like, why are you, like, blindly following to one thing, but not to everything else?
Yeah.
In the same book.
I don't think
Yeah.
the church would ever function if there was not a preacher. If, like, everybody was like, hey, we're going to have a book club. You got to read the book, and then we'll meet up then. There would be no religion.
No.
Because you have to have one person telling everybody, and then you have the book for reference, but you're never supposed to read it.
Right.
You're supposed to come to church every Sunday. We're going to tell you what's in this book. And at that point, that's how you get all these different factions of it. It's because people don't all believe the same thing. And you got one person who's got charisma over here, and he's like, well, I like this part. And he's like, I kind of like shellfish, so we're going to ignore that part.
Yeah.
And then you got a homophobic one where he's also really kind of a salesman kind of thing. He's like, no, you got to hate the gays. You got to really suppress them because I don't like them. No, you don't have to.
Even though he was
There's-
actually gay.
Yeah. And there's this piece in the Bible that he can point to and be like, well, here I'm right. And then this is the other person who can say, well, I'm right over here. And it's just a collective of, like, directory where it's like, if you read the whole thing, you're like, man, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's more of a reference than a manual.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
One sec. I gotta pee again, I think.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Minute 51. Or hour 51.
Yeah. Well, we got, 4 or 5 breaks in here?
Yeah. Plus another one. Well, not another one, but we're gonna eat pizza.
Peekaboo, peekaboo.
I didn't want to like get the call in the middle of the conversation, so they're not here yet. I was just waiting. I didn't want to I didn't want them to call while somebody's in the middle of talking and then cut some out. Yeah. I thought they would be here in 5 minutes because my house is 5 minutes away. You know, it seems logical.
Were they at your house?
Yeah, he was in front of my house when I went out last time, which I went out.
You got that other
6
vape
minutes
I can
after.
hit?
Oh yeah.
The Delta?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I got Real Blue Dream if you want.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's not the cleanest mouthpiece because.
You know what? I've hit worse.
Yeah. And the cart's actually in there, so it's not it separates at the bottom. The white part at the bottom is,
Really?
Yep. Magnetic.
Damn. Okay. Do I gotta hit a button?
No.
No, it's not as harsh now.
No? Oh, nice.
That one you have to hit the button though. Oh, you just let go of it.
I've had a bunch of those.
Yeah. Not as harsh though, right?
No, that's way better. You can taste the lemon.
Line pop, sugar glue. I love weed names. Some of the shit they come up with.
Well, I mean, okay, so I was thinking about this. How much pod do we have left?
Yeah, I was gonna see what you guys got. We could come back if you want to do ChatGPT raps.
I think that's all we got. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Or we could just come back and just talk for a little bit longer and fucking do ChatGPT raps the next time.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're already pretty far. We might as well just finish this conversation out and fucking.
Yeah. I'm trying to do as little interrupting to the conversation as possible.
Yeah.
But I was so fucking hungry. I ate like 6 chicken nuggets this morning. And that was it.
Okay, so maybe we could. Yeah, what were we talking about?
We were talking about the Bible and religion.
Yeah.
But we took a break so we can come back fresh if you wanted. Be like, we got one more topic here. About that.
Yeah, we could talk about one more topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, and we're back. So, we got one more topic.
All right.
And it's dyes in our food.
Dyes in our food.
Mm.
Okay.
Dude,
you know,
that-
like in 3 times?
Yeah.
That's really funny that you brought that up, actually, because I just bought some, was it Trix cereal?
Okay.
But it's designed to make your milk turn pink.
I've seen those.
Yeah. And my wife was looking at it, and it's just, they added a bunch of red dye 40, which is illegal in most other countries.
Okay,
Yep.
so tell me about this, because I've heard it in the song. I've heard a little bit about dye in food is bad. Why? What's for
So-
maybe me or somebody else who's listening?
So I don't know like the logistics of it, right? But red 40 is horrible for you.
Yeah.
And not even just for your physical state, but for your mental state, right? Like, and it's happened a lot in kids, where if you give them a lot of foods with red 40 in it, they throw more tantrums, they're more irritable, they cry a lot more, whatever, right? And I've seen so many other videos now that I have kids that I look into it that say if you eliminate that shit, it is night and day difference. Night and day. And like, for ourselves, like, we probably don't notice that we're getting more irritable or more whatever when we eat shit like that. But, like, if you were to take it out, I just feel like everything's a lot more clear.
Yeah.
Like,
So what is you said it's red 40?
Any red dye, any yellow dye, just any really artificial
So what
dye.
is it in maybe like a common food that like I might eat normally?
Chips.
Chips. Like
Potato chips.
Lay's. Really?
Yeah. Doritos.
Yep.
Okay, Doritos I could see.
Mac and cheese.
Yep.
Mac and cheese. For like the yellow?
Like the Kraft.
Really? Okay.
Probably red too.
So
you know.
any food dye? Or like just the yellow, red?
It's mostly like any like
RGB.
artificial.
Okay. What is
Yeah.
it? I guess that like is it a chemical or
It's gotta be. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure.
I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not 100% on the logistics.
Okay.
I just know that the studies have shown that like.
So
red-
it's illegal though in a lot of other
Yeah.
Yes.
like where? I guess that like
Britain, Australia,
Canada, I think.
Canada is maybe not
Maybe
as
not.
much, but
Yeah.
most of the eastern countries
okay.
Just 'cause
have
it's
banned
pointless.
it because
one of
it's
those dumb American
horrible
things
for you.
Well, there's a lot of shit, dude. You know what's kind of dumb? Formula. Remember that food formula shortage? Like there was like Europe, were like we're fine. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on, and they couldn't import any from there because it was like against the American whatever for like health code. But it's so weird that it's like Europe is usually stingier on like health codes, and like
Yeah.
it was like we couldn't get their more stingier baby formula because it went
Yeah.
goat milk or something in it, weird like that. Like
I
they're
don't
like
even know.
yeah
Yeah, they're the California of countries.
yeah right.
But-
Yeah, that's kind of crazy though.
But
I guess
yeah, and the thing is that like more countries are starting to ban foods like that, like cheese nips, Cheez-Its.
damn, I fucking love those.
I know.
Damn it.
Fruit Loops.
I used to eat those by the box. That's a bad
Oh,
habit.
yeah.
I know for sure,
But
but
Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, any of those sugary cereals. But the shit thing is that most anything that you see on the shelf is at the very, 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 very top. You see the same two companies, and one of them's BlackRock.
BlackRock's an investment company though.
Yep.
But I know like Walmart has a lot. General Mills, like those.
But
Those
who
are all
owns
like.
General Mills? BlackRock.
Hold on, we can pull this up. We have the internet
Is it
here.
Reynolds who
Um,
owns or no, who owns Colgate?
If I had to take a guess,
Something.
at the very, very top, it'd be BlackRock.
Something and something.
Johnson and Johnson.
Okay.
No, no.
Here, this is the first graphic I'm pulling up here. Can we? I don't want the article. I just want.
Ah,
Okay. So Coca-Cola, the Dasani, Sprite, Fanta.
Okay, but look up.
Procter and Gamble. That's who it is.
Okay.
P&G.
Look
Top
up.
left corner up there.
Look up the companies that BlackRock owns most stuff.
Oh wait, P&G here. Okay. Yeah, BlackRock's crazy. I have a conflict of interest because like I shouldn't conflict. There's like conflict of like where I want my 401k is like mostly in BlackRock investment and it's doing great. But I'm like fuck, dude. Like I don't want to invest in BlackRock. BlackRock sucks. Like for their business practices. You said look up BlackRock what?
Just look up the companies that they own or invest
Okay.
in.
Just don't change that R to a CEO. You might get some different results.
Damn, Vanguard and BlackRock are the top two owners of
That's
Time
who it is.
Warner,
Vanguard.
Oh,
Comcast, They own
Ah, they're here.
Disney and News Corp. Okay,
Okay.
hold on.
Toppers Pizza.
Woo woo.
Hello.
All right. So we got State Street. I don't know what that is. Morgan Stanley. Oh wait, this is conglomerate. This is all of them. Let me see. Images.
Hold on. What's this one?
Oh yep.
Oh, okay.
These three firms own corporate America. Yeah. So basically, there's three. We have BlackRock, Vanguard, and one looks like State Street.
Yeah.
Another one here, Capital Group, Fidelity. These are investment fund, like equity firms that just throw money at things, buy it up. Like the one thing that really grinds my gears is that companies can buy residential property.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But hey, what talks?
Money.
Right.
Unless it's a prostitute, then that's a crime. Money's not a... You can't talk to a prostitute with money.
But if money talks, you can't tell me that those investors don't run all the companies that they're investing in.
Right. Yeah, like General Mills, they own Kicks, Chex, Fruit by the Foot, Roll-Ups, Cheerios, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, okay. Johnson & Johnson. They own a lot of, like, medicine.
Yeah.
Like, there's no... Do you know, like, glasses? Like, 2 companies own the glasses, same shit. That's, like, there's the markups on all the, like, why do glasses cost so much? They can't cost that much.
Yeah,
Right,
and go ahead and tell me monopolies don't exist, because you can't.
Right. Well, the PGA and Live Golf, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
They're connecting.
They're
merging.
yeah. If you look into like PGA, they were gonna be investigated by like I can't remember the name of the department, but there was so many Congress members that were love PGA and had connections with it. They threatened to cut their funding by like 40% if they investigated antitrust laws into the PGA, because PGA, who competes against the PGA? It's nobody. So it's like they literally had Congress like threaten to defund them. Like, it's nuts how much of a monopoly, and it's such a, like, it ruins it. It ruins the, like, free market. Like,
Yeah.
give me some competition, because
Yeah.
we live in, like, a false reality. I feel like I'm living in a bad RPG.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, you know, where they're like, oh yeah, you have a choice in life.
Yeah.
Do you want left or right? And you're gonna end up where you were going anyways.
And if you talk to any one of those congressmen, you'd go, "Are monopolies a thing?" And they go, "No, that's illegal."
That's illegal. We have laws against that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But bitch, I'm always delivering, just like it's a pizza job.
Woo! Bring it in clutch.
Oh, 'cause I'm the boss.
But yeah, I don't know, man. That shit just always pisses me off.
What does it do physically, Red 40? Like, do you, like, you said it kind of makes you more irritable mentally, but, like, is there, like, an achiness to it? Or, like, I guess, how do you...
I don't think so, but I think it's, like, super bad for, like,
Digestive.
development and...
Yeah.
your DNA and everything.
Really? Okay.
And there's a study that came out that said a certain type of artificial sweetener. Okay, list off some artificial sweeteners.
Sweet and low.
No, like the ones that go in drinks, like diet sodas.
Oh, like corn syrup.
No.
Or
Like the sugar-free shit.
stevia.
Stevia.
Sweet
okay.
and low.
Splenda.
Trivia.
Hold on. I wonder if it's sucralose.
Cellulose. Glucose.
Oh, here it is. Sucralose. Yeah.
Sucralose.
And look at this study. A chemical found in common artificial sweetener may cause DNA damage.
That's, yeah. I mean, the thing that is crazy is I don't know what the fuck I'm eating half the time. Even if you try and eat healthy, like the meat from the store, there was something else they just approved. It was lab-grown meat. Did you see they just approved lab-grown meats?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Do you
Right
think
in the
they have
middle
to
of
disclose
the
that?
right in the middle of the Titanic fucking submarine bullshit.
That's what it was. That's why they
You know,
distracted us.
Yeah, and well, this is, I don't want to get in crazy conspiracy land, but like, it is true that Bill Gates is buying a lot of property for farm. I've heard, I don't know how true this is, that they're just not farming. They're just not. They're not using the land for what's intended. Maybe there's a reason for it, but he's also a big investor into like some of the lab-grown meat stuff. It's wild. I don't know. Do they have to disclose it even? Like,
Yeah, they did.
If Wendy's starts using it, like, do you have to say,
Oh,
this is...
that I don't know.
Like, or can they do like 40%, we're fine?
I don't know.
That's
Probably.
I mean, maybe it's healthy, maybe
can
it's
already
fine.
do
I
that.
don't know, but it's like, do they have to disclose it? And if you don't have to, that's where the
They-
red light.
But
Like,
here's
They
the
already
thing,
do that shit.
if
at
they're-
Taco Bell.
yeah, Taco Bell's not real.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
no way.
Well, yeah, the owner of Taco Bell was asked what they put in their meat, and the guy said,
It's meat-like substance.
I mean, But here's the thing. If it's not real meat, what are they putting in it? And will we ever know?
That's fillers, that's what they call it.
Because sure, they have to put it on the label.
But they can make some weird.
But if it's getting sold
like,
in fast food, in a restaurant, there's no fucking label on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they're already putting dyes and all this other bullshit in there, even if it's just one thing that you're gonna read on an ingredient list and go, I don't know what that is, but fuck it. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. I know you didn't play Fallout, but in Fallout 4, there's a location that you can discover. It's a school, and they have this. The lore behind the building is this pink paste. And it was like the school was being used as a test place where it was lunches. You couldn't bring in a cold lunch. You couldn't eat outside food. You had to eat the pink paste. And it was based on a real story, because Fallout, the cool thing about Fallout is it's doing twists on like real life stories.
I feel like I've heard that.
And there was like schools, they were using this like paste like substance for food filler and additives, and it was like being fed to kids in schools, and it's like, holy shit, like they're just giving them this paste. It's not food anymore. We're not being fed actual food and actual nutrition. It's all this lab grown or like lab created, because sure, it's a food company, but that's a food lab. Like it's not like a scientist thing. It's not natural. That like, yeah, it's like, well, what are we feeding our kids even? And they don't have a choice. They don't know what they're like, oh, it's hamburger day, and I gotta go to the lunch line. I don't have food to bring from home. I just gotta eat what the school's providing. So it's like, yeah, the red dye, like, I don't know anything about it, but like I've heard it a little bits here and there, but like if it can make you like more aggressive, that like, we already have full prisons, like we don't need more prisons. We got to figure something else out. Like, why are school shootings happening? Maybe it's the red dyes are what we're feeding the kids while they're in school. I mean, that's just talking out my ass. I have no idea, but like it all plays a factor to it to some degree. If they're making it more aggressive or more irritable, now you're less social. You're maybe not the best social to begin with, like.
Yeah, and the thing is a lot of candies have all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's candy marketed to?
Airheads, Skittles, fucking M&M's, I'm sure have it. Fucking any of them colorful candies.
The thing I was going to say about pink paste is like, yeah, it could be a white paste, and you can dye it whatever you want then with food dye. You don't even need to have it look pleasant. You can be like, we'll add it later. So yeah, it's like, what are you grinding up? Like, what's a chicken nugget? Show me the nuggets on a chicken. It's just the ground up parts they can't sell otherwise.
And if they don't put it in stores, and even if they do, it's meat. How many meats do you buy that you have to look at the ingredients list on?
Right.
When I buy hamburger, I think it comes from a cow.
Right.
Just by default, hamburger, cow.
Yeah.
And sure, you could.
I'm not gonna look at what's in the hamburger.
But like pre-made burgers with other ingredients in them, sure, you might look at the ingredient list, right?
Yeah.
But like if you buy chicken breast,
you're not reading that shit.
How many ingredients are going to be on the ingredient list?
One.
Hopefully.
Why would you ever read it?
Right.
Yeah.
There shouldn't even be one on the fucking meat. So, is there ever, like, is it even going to, like, come out where there's an ingredient list then?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just going to show up like regular chicken?
Artificial. Oh, well, I heard it's supposed to be okay, so I don't have
And
to
there's
look into
already
it. I already know
artificial chicken, right? Because there's vegetarian meat.
Mm-hmm.
But that's at least using vegetables.
Yeah.
Which grow in the ground. You don't make them in a vat.
Well, what is lab-grown meat?
It's made in a vat.
But like, what? It's got to build from something. Like, are they using just like
I don't know.
yeast? Like, I'd be
but
curious.
But from
what
what
the
I've
actual
heard
process
is it would be like a brewery with big ass vats.
And then they mold it. Okay. Yeah.
And that's the shit that passed with the whole
I've been
Titanic
wanting to
thing.
build a garden, like you were saying. You're gonna build a garden.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about like putting it in like. I don't have like a space to necessarily like dig up or whatever. Like stuff's too close to my spots. I mean maybe, but I thought about doing like in case it rains or something too. I could put it in like totes, and then I could like move them around and shit. Like I just gotta have enough dirt in there for a plant or two, and then I have a couple of them, and I can grow a couple things because I like green peppers, like cooking in my eggs and stuff. Like those would be one thing. Asparagus would be good. You see Big Fat Tony, his asparagus video. He's out in like the ditch. He's like, here's where you can spot him. You're driving past, you see the plant.
Yep.
He's out there fucking cutting it. He's like, well, here's what you do to clean it and cook
That's
it all up. He
awesome,
did a whole
dude.
thing for it. But yeah, asparagus is a good one. I don't know. Onions? How are onions to grow? I mean, those.
I've never grown onions, but you can do tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
I don't eat tomatoes much. I mean, that's like maybe.
I'm not a huge tomato fan either. Like, I mean, on a burger or like cooked up in like, you know, obviously marinara sauce, I'll ketchup, fucking
I
whatever.
was just saying earlier today that tomato is probably my favorite vegetable that's a fruit. But it's probably my favorite fruit or vegetable, whatever it is.
But you could do like, what did we do? We did tomatoes, jalapenos. You could do.
Jalapenos would be good.
You could do really any kind of pepper.
Yeah.
You could do
Potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes.
Potatoes. You could probably do with those are in the ground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could do rhubarb.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of rhubarb.
You
I
could
like
do berries.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is I have a lot of animals around my place, so I might have to put them in the garage.
Or you could just put up wire fences.
Yeah, yeah. Like I have so many, like my neighbors to my north and to the south both feed them, and they have the water, and so it's like we have just dirt everywhere in my yard. So it's like, yeah, berries, they'd be gone. There's no fucking way I'm harvesting any of those berries. Dude, I have woodchucks in my fucking yard. Like, yeah. I was like, is that a beaver? And I was like, no, we have woodchucks around here. There's two of them. I'm pretty sure they're baby. There's baby woodchucks.
You could build, like, something higher up with, like, slide downs.
Yeah.
So if they tried to climb up it, they would fucking...
True.
But you'd still have to build something.
Yeah,
for it.
that's why I was like, the tote would be nice. It's like, it's a little easier, cheaper. It's like, but I gotta start growing my food. Like, it's one thing where it's like, we do pick up a lot. I won't order produce from there. I'll go into the store and check it because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. They're giving me the worst. They're giving me like, hey, we gotta get this
That's
shit
how
out.
I always feel. But Rose, like, I get it, dude. With us, with kids at home and how much we work and fucking whatever, taking the kids to both the kids to the grocery store is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
So at the moment, until our kids get a little bit older, we're just doing fucking Walmart fucking delivery, just because it's cheaper and gets delivered to our fucking house. We don't have to walk to the store for an hour and a half and try to make sure our kids are listening and yelling at them and fucking them yelling at us.
What I've done is I'll do pickup, and while Lex is waiting for the pickup, I'll run to the store quick, grab it, and then I have the fresh produce that I want and I picked, and then we got all our other groceries, so I don't have to spend all that time in there.
Yeah.
But that pickup has been a godsend. Like the Aldi's has it, so I just tried that today. It was pretty nice. Fortunately, I made them run out in the rain, so I felt bad. But they had a door right next to like the milk section, so I was like, you're fine.
Yeah.
And you're getting paid, and I'm not. So.
Right? Yeah. I didn't want to get out of the car. It's raining.
Yeah. But
yeah.
All right.
Red dye, crazy shit. I'm gonna cut that out of my diet.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna look into that a little bit more, and we'll talk about it next podcast.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I would just cut out all dyes out of your diet.
Yeah, I gotta look at it a little more. It's
Do
something
like
that I should
Kool-Aid, fucking Jello.
I was telling Brent here that the mix-ins for water,
Yeah.
I get the fruit punch, which is red. So it's like, I gotta quit drinking those.
And even if you get the ones with that are sugar-free, no artificial dyes, they have fucking sucralose in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with the sugar-free shit. Everybody's like, oh, it's more healthy for me, right? Because it's sugar-free. No, it has fucking sucralose in it.
It's marketing.
It has some other
That's all it
fucking
is.
stupid-ass artificial sweetener that'll just fuck you up even more than just regular sugar would.
Right, though. Like, sugar's kind of natural. Like,
It's
corn
more
doesn't-
natural than an artificial sweetener.
Corn doesn't really have syrup. Like, you're not supposed to drink the syrup from corn, but
I don't know.
yeah.
That's just...
Moderation, right? Everything in moderation.
Yeah. On that note, cookies and cream in moderation.
Yeah.
No, indulge.
That's
You
what
guys-
I meant.
3-hour podcast. Watch it all in one sitting. With the breaks, it'll be shorter. It'll be probably closer to 2.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have fun editing it.
Well, we had fucking... All of them have been close to 2.
Oh yeah, everyone's been 2. This one's gonna probably be your longest one.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
great. Well, that's on you, man, because I just gotta edit the video or the audio.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are gonna have to match that up. Well, I guess the video.
That'll
You're
be-
not
The
uploading
audio,
it, right.
I just fucking throw a couple things on it.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
true.
fucking-
Yeah. I'll do all the cutting. That'll work. Give me something to do.
Right. All right. Well, shout out your socials. What do you guys got coming up here?
Broke.
New song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're going broke.
New song called Broke coming out soon.
July 7th.
I don't know if I have that in my notes. I'm gonna have to put that in there.
Yeah, we gotta get a thing from Boggs.
Oh, yeah.
So once we get that, then we'll figure out the release date. We're going to record a few songs next weekend, so those will be coming out soon. Oh, the festival, Stevie's Festival.
Yeah.
Choppa Sings.
Woo!
Oh shit! I saw you move that there. I thought it was falling.
That motherfucker's gonna be lit. Come on, check it out. I know we're gonna say that, and it's probably not gonna come out till after Choppa Sings, but what you know about it?
You should have been there. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Right?
What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know?
My lip gloss is back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Cookies, A-N-D, and Creme, C-R-E-M-E, official, on Facebook, Instagram. Cookies, ampersand, C-R-E with a little at the top, Emmy, Spotify, iTunes, Pandora. I just found out we were on. Amazon Music. Anywhere you can find your
Tidal,
music.
Deezer.
What's up?
Tidal, Deezer.
Yeah. Anywhere you can find your music, that's what it's going to be at. The Cookies, ampersand, C-R-E, M-E. Yeah. If you want to email us, don't. I'm just kidding. If you want to email us, hit us up on something, and we'll give you our email. Even though it's real easy to find out, but don't worry about it, okay?
Yeah.
So, we love you
We do.
very much. As my daughter would say, I witty wud you, which means I really love you in 3-year-old talk. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it.
All right, what an episode 4. It was fun being in front of the camera with you guys.
Yeah,
so,
man. Yeah.
I'll have to get a new topic for next month. I didn't really put much into it, but I was like, I want to see what you guys' thoughts are on that.
It went a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like thoughts.
Yeah.
And thoughts.
All right.
I take lots.
Doses!